So recording. Welcome to another wonderful week of Dungeons and Dungeons. Last time, the Chosen took care of a lot of administration stuff, finished up their party, discussed more with the biggest people inside all of Zenya and the Tulian Fellowship. Then they decided to have a heartfelt reunion with friends of the past, one of which was Masno's father, who Masno had his memories of his father taken from him by Vecna. And boy, did that come back for a nice, painful reunion. But he did his best to amend the relationship and try and rebuild the bond he once had with his father that has been taken from him by the evil god of secrets. Ralia met up with some old cultists that traveled their way all the way from Atet to Atul, and they seem to be the last survivors of the little group posse they were a part of. So set them up with that, kept them in their little cave, and they're doing their own research on stuff. Then you guys teleported to outside the Broken Sword Cave. You guys went up the mountain and traversed to the entrance of the potential fortress for the fire giant that killed or kidnapped Masno's mother. And you guys were like, screw this, we're going to shape Earth tomorrow with Ulazal, who's definitely not here right now, who's apparently going to solve this problem. But in the middle of the night, you were attacked at 3 a.m. by some strange creatures in the darkness. We pick up with a gigantic bug-like creature bursting through the ground and grabbing Aerie in the air into a grapple. And with the top of the order, Bologna, what would you like to do? It is dark, so it is pitch black at night. So you have low visibility to no visibility at the moment, besides what's directly in front of you. As a point of order, it is freezing out. It's about negative 20 degrees up on the top of the mountain right now, and still dropping.
Okay. In that case...
As you can feel the winds picking up outside this secret entrance into the fortress. At the top of a mountain, the air is thinner here. You can already feel yourselves, just with the excitement, your breath starting to feel shorter than normal. Masnal's very used to this.
I'm going to cast Dark Vision on myself.
That's a good idea.
So that I can see what's happening.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check, too. A free. Now that you cast Dark Vision on yourself as you exit out of Ralia's collapsing tower at the moment.
23.
You see...
Hey!
I see Winnie the Pooh.
What up?
We're just getting started.
Yep. Don't even know why I bothered to change my shit.
Wow, there's stuff happening.
You knew.
What is that?
Roll initiative.
Nope, it's a 1. You get a 1. Your initiative's a 1.
Group are we doing? Chosen? Okay, initiative.
It's a 1.
Surprise, it's a 5.
Nope, it's still a 1.
Okay, it's functionally the same.
Yes, it is.
Functionally, yeah.
Luke's last.
So loud.
So angry.
Zach.
I got an angry ice thing chomping me.
Angry ice thing. Oh, goodness.
Yep. Ice worm thing.
The...
I know what it actually is based on what that figure is, but
I definitely did not
Aerie
go out
does
and
it.
buy a miniature. All right, so we got that. Everyone's back. Okay, so Bologna, you cast Dark Vision. You roll a 21 perception check. What you see in front of you right now, there is that giant carcass in front of you. Now it's much clearer at night that Masna was trying to get those frozen teeth off. It looks almost like a giant version of the tadpoles or salamanders you used to back home were in pools by the river that went through your town or was near your town. But this is on a much larger scale, and it looks to be... because of your proximity to it, different shades of blues and blacks on it, even though Dark Vision shows you in grays, you're close enough where within 5 feet of the one closest to you, the other figures that are ripping the tower apart are probably about, I'd say, about 15 feet long and they are these big hulking masses of creatures. Looking to your right, you see Aerie get lifted up into the mouth of this worm-like creature that has this fan to it, and you can see little bits of like glowing off the top of all these little spikes down its back.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'll use Slayer's Prey on that giant thing that has Aerie.
Sure.
And,
What does that do again? You mark it?
Free hunter's
Yeah.
mark.
Free hunter's mark.
It-
Okay.
yeah.
It's basically a free hunter's mark.
Conditions.
I mean, free.
From what I understand, it's basically Hunter's Mark.
It's
What
an
is the
unlimited
free-
use bonus action hunter's mark.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
you can hunter's mark on top of that.
Yep.
Yes. It just doesn't give you the wisdom and investigation bonus. Or the
It'll get
perception
me.
and investigation bonus.
And,
Oh my gosh, this music is very scary. Should I be concerned?
Yes.
is
Oh,
there
no.
anywhere...
Is Aerie gonna die?
Yes.
Jesus, Ryan.
Oh, God. Is there anywhere cozy to go? Anywhere remotely warmer than where I'm at right now?
Warmer? No, you guys are on the top of a mountain peak, warm-wise.
Great.
There's, bits and bobs of area here where little snow
Bits and
banks.
bobs?
So you could try and go behind some of the ice here.
Could I find one bob, please?
Precisely one bob.
That bob's pretty far away. This one would be closest to you over here. You're here, obviously, so there's a little bit of a turn here that you could potentially get behind from the giant salamander-looking creatures here and here. I didn't have the salamander ones, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll do that. Because I don't want to die of hypothermia.
5, 10, 15, 20. Inside this area, it's still cold out here, so you're snooping around the
it's-
corner there.
yeah,
But you got
understandable.
an eye's view here. You can go further in if you want. That's only 15 feet.
I don't think I need to go further in right now.
Okay.
I'll just stay right there.
You got it. All right. It is now the strange-looking bug's turn that definitely
shoot.
everybody doesn't know the name of yet. It is going to try to swallow Aerie.
Ah!
So, it's just an armor attack against you. It looks like. Okay. Well, this is going to be surprising if it doesn't swallow. Natural 20. That's a 31, so it swallows you. You are blinded and restrained. And you take
Critical swallow.
66 acid damage.
Whoa! You're in danger.
See Aerie disappear in the night as Valona goes around the corner. You just see your buddy disappear in the mouth of this strange creature. That is 26 points of acid damage.
You said 26?
Yep. As you find yourself going down this gullet and you can feel the awful warmth and all this saliva as you hit into its stomach, you can hardly move. It's suffocating. Just struggle just to try and get to any of your tools right now as you can feel the heat inside as it slowly, its stomach acid gurgling up, trying to dissolve you and digest you. Yeah, I believe that's that, and it is going to burrow down. So then, with its movement, so it's going to disappear with Aerie into the ground. I will
Damn.
mark it with one of those.
You had a good run.
I climb after it.
Okay, player D is Aerie. Look at you. You're up now.
All right. Let's do something interesting.
Yes.
I am going to pull out some field rations,
Okay.
and I'm going to bonus action use Dust of Deliciousness
Oh,
on the rations.
this is interesting.
1 charge, and then I'm just gonna drop it.
Okay. So it has to make a wisdom saving throw?
Well, it just has to ingest the dust on a
so
food
no,
item.
There's no save.
So now there is no save.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It now, once it takes it, it now has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks and saving throws for the next 1 hour.
Dope. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
All right. And then, oh god, what do I do? I'm just gonna do some damage. I'm gonna use my action to stab with my dagger of venom at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yes. Yep. Perfect. You got it. Yep. So as you reach down, you drop. You're like in your pouch up top. You like open up one of those pouches. You take out your rations and another pouch up by you while your hands can hardly move. You crush it all and then you drop it inside here, and you can feel like it's like the tunnel way you're stuck in its stomach, like ease a little bit, giving you a little bit more room, allowing you to go down further, grab your knife, and stab into this thing.
And that's a 16 to hit.
That doesn't hit, actually.
So I do not pierce.
So
The skin
basically,
is not as thick on the inside.
yes, you can't just move is the problem. It's less like you just can't get enough force behind your hit right now as you're stuck inside this creature. Okay.
and that is it for my turn.
Okay. Player B is Maz now. It is now your turn. It is pitch black at night right now. You saw Bologna just sort of move away from you. You heard this giant thing come out of the ground next to you.
You just heard a big explosion and then
Yes, exactly.
immediately muffled.
And then I heard it go back to the ground.
Yes, you definitely heard more getting debris going around.
Okay. Well, since I don't really hear anything happening over there anymore, I'm going to attack one of the things that are still there.
Go for it. So you'll hop
There are
over the
things.
body here. You can 5, 10, 15. We'll get you right up close and personal with that.
Yeah, I go into a rage.
Hell yeah.
It needs to make a strength saving throw.
Sure. Let me go see. It's probably got good strength.
Yeah, probably.
And saving.
Has this worked yet?
That is only a 15. I rolled really poorly.
It gets covered in a frost and can no longer move. Well, movement. Its movement is 0.
Interesting. So it's immune to cold. So
It's nuts. It's
yeah. No, I'm just trying to think if it wouldn't be affected because it's a cold attack and you're reducing its movement to 0. I'm gonna give it to you.
I would say it's probably more like the ice is freezing around it and it's
Right.
just trapped. Like it has to break the ice to move.
yeah.
I'm with you there,
Yes.
but I also like maybe it's used to those conditions and could easily break out. But I'd like you to use your features, so I like this, and I'm gonna keep rolling with it. It is movement is 0.
There you go.
And then I'm going to swing at it.
As you
With
come up
my
to it
axe.
and you rage and all that ice comes out of the ground and freezes around its feet, you see its long, like leathery head turn towards you, and you can see those same jagged and these little piercing blue eyes in the night are actually almost like shining towards you, and you can see them like looking in all directions quickly. So go ahead and roll to attack.
Roll Great Weapon Master, reckless with my axe.
Go for it.
Wah. Okay. That is a 15.
15 does not hit. You
No!
crack into the back of it, and you can feel this solid, like, toughness to this lizard-like skin. It's almost like it's all frozen over on its back.
Oh, shit. Go again.
Go for it. This is a spicy
Ooh, that's-
start to combat. It's been a while.
That's better. That is going to be a 23.
That hits.
Yes, it does. And... Wah. Okay. Right. So that's going to be 11 plus 3, I believe. 3. So that's 14, 24.
24 what?
Slashing.
You got it. Where you hit the first time, now when you come back a second, it's like you've just softened up the egg before you cracked it. Your axe goes busting right through the back of it. And you can feel it like indent down into the skin. And some of its blood starts oozing out as you get a beautiful cut into it.
Ew.
And that's all I got.
This like cool breeze as well as all the wind is picking up outside here.
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah, to you it feels great. Everybody else would be getting a worse chill. It is now the creature's turn you just attacked. It is going to multi-attack since you're within melee range and it can't move. It makes 3 attacks.
It has advantage.
Oh my god! It makes 5 attacks. Read
What?
that. Oh man. Oof, I should have read this stat block before I put
Oh
it.
my god!
No.
Reed.
Oh no! At advantage. Let's. Okay. First one is. Oh fuck. 27.
Yes.
Okay. Second attack is 26.
Yes.
The next attack is a 26.
Yep.
The next attack is a 27.
Yep.
And the next attack is another 26. Oof! Advantage
Fun
is not a
stuff.
good idea to give this thing. All right.
It probably would have hit me every time anyway.
Yeah, its modifier is like plus 11.
So as you see, it can't move, but you see all these claws come out. Were you looking up a stat block, you little shit? You see all these little claws come out, and they just keep grabbing into you, Mazno, and just pierce, and then its teeth come up and give a bite out of you. So I am going to roll that damage. Oh, it's not terrible though. Okay, see, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to read stat blocks.
You know, just 10d6.
I'm raging too, so.
That is, that'd be 36.
36.
Acid damage.
Piercing damage.
Okay.
For the 4 claw attacks,
All right.
and then for the bite attack, it is 8 piercing damage plus what's going to be just about nothing, I imagine. Let's see here. 7 cold damage, which is halved because you have resistance to cold.
I have resistance
So
to cold.
all these claws dig into you and start bursting through your bear pelts on right now and all the different winter attire you have on. And as they come out and some of your blood starts oozing out of that, it tries to take a bite out of you. And you put your axe in its mouth and its claw starts scraping its mouth. Teeth start scraping against your knuckles. And you can feel this like its breath itself, this ice start crackling on your knuckles, and they just shatter as this is your domain. Please.
Please. I hardly felt anything.
All right. It can't move, so that'll end its turn. The next one goes, and it is going to barrel in through the bottom of the tower, knocking it over at this point. Ralia, you're up there. Hi, Ralia.
Oh boy.
Your tower's going to collapse, and it's going to burst through and come out from like behind Ulazal. He's like, what's going on out here? As the entire tower's collapsing behind him, and this is bursting through 2 walls to hit.
Oh my god.
Ralia, give me an athletics check with disadvantage. And it was 6.
Hope you prepared Featherfall.
I don't even have Featherfall. Not that high, though.
That's the words of a very brave wizard.
not that high.
It's not that high. It's a 10. Yeah, I failed that for sure.
Okay, you did. You said you made this 6 stories, right?
Yeah, so it's 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're fine. That is
Just a casual 60-foot fall.
Well,
26 points of bludgeoning damage or force,
Yeah.
probably bludgeoning. As Ralia falls from the top of her tower, as I will now shatter this onto the field like so.
Is that like an actual stone tower?
Yeah.
It was like a physical stone tower.
And that's like dead now?
Yep, it got destroyed. That's where you
Rest
guys were
in peace,
sleeping at
dude.
the night. Now it's going to take its 5 attacks against Ulazal as this
That's nice.
monstrous thing comes out behind him. But thankfully, no advantage on these. So these just attack like normal. Ooh, that's a natural 20. There's one crit. 21. That might not hit. Right?
Shield.
Okay. 17.
So my AC is currently 26.
Okay. Natural 20 and 26 are the only things that hit. The other 3 attacks don't hit. So
Give it to me. What's the damage?
it's probably not going to be that bad, to be honest with you. The claw attack, the one that lands is 10 piercing.
Ooh.
As your armor starts taking all the blunt of the hits, and you bring up your shield at the last moment, or it's the animated shield, so you say its name. What is his name?
Chuck.
That's what it was. Chuck comes up and stops it as 2 of the arms claw against it, and then you're like, Chuck! And it moves over and gets 1 on the 3rd side, but because of that movement, the 4th claw comes and gives a scrape against you, and then its mouth comes down and bites onto you for the crit. Bite is these 2. So that is nice. 15 points piercing and 18 points cold damage. As it
Lot of
bites
damage.
into you, and then you just feel this, and this ice just splinters out into your face and underneath your armor into this freezing cold weather right now. And you can feel it going into the cuts from the scratches and hurting the open wounds. That'll end its turn. The next thing's turn is now up. I need to make a stealth check. Okay. Oh boy. Ralia, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. 21.
Nice. You see as you hit the ground
Save.
and you're like, what? Annoying. Just wanted to enjoy my night. As you look over, this giant claw comes and scrapes against you, so it has advantage on the melee attack first.
Did you say claw?
I did say claw.
Oh no.
Big, meaty, claws.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
2d6. So that is 13 slashing plus 11 cold as it cuts through your attire at the moment. And then its eyes lock onto you, and you see this rough face with all these gigantic like horns on it, and this massive white fur all around in the darkness of the night. It's being lit up by these blue eyes that are staring right into you, and you can start to feel yourself freeze up, and then you focus yourself and push off whatever strange archaic ward this creature was trying to push onto you. Then it is going to try and grapple you. Give me a strength check at disadvantage as it tries to lift you off the ground. Oh, that's an
First one's a 14. Both for 14.
Natural 20. So then you feel yourself picked up, though you are still around. You get picked up by this giant creature, and you see it go, and it starts trying to run away with you. All right, Raleigh, that would probably go another. Raleigh is over there right now
Could you
with
not?
some beast.
You're taking all my friends.
Maybe don't set up camp outside. And use mountain outside. Player A is Ralia. It is your turn.
I'm gonna Misty Step back towards my friends.
Let's see.
It can't do anything about that.
He's
Was that a
cheating.
counter spell?
He's cheating.
Yeah, no, you're good. You Misty Step, so how far?
I believe it's 30 feet, but it might be.
I think it's 30.
Let me see. Yeah, it's 30.
You come on right back. Poof.
And then is that a rock next to Mosnell?
Yes, this is a rock here.
Yeah. I'm gonna run behind that rock.
It's a rock.
Here or on the opposite side?
No, yeah. I want Mosnell and the rock in the way of everything else. So
Yeah,
behind.
that thing's there. This is attacking there. There's a giant gaping hole right now.
Okay, as long as nothing can if I stand behind the other side of the rock, will Ulazal and the rock and Mosnell form a wall? Is that accurate?
Here,
Oh.
yeah, technically, you're literally walking around, Ulazal being like ah, and you're just going by him.
Pardon me.
You just pardon me, skews. You're in the middle now.
All right, yeah, and then I guess I'll just I'll use Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast.
I'll do the thing that Mosnell's fighting.
All right,
Nice.
easy enough.
Kill this thing quickly, or as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have 3 attacks. First one's a 27,
Hits,
18,
hits.
and 11.
Does not hit. So you see there's the first one's just like a tracer round and it goes right into it and you see it as hissing back at you. The second one hits, but as the light goes out on the second one, you sort of lose track of where it is in the sense of it's moving and writhing, and the last Eldritch Blast just goes wide.
13 force damage.
Total?
Yep.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Ulazal, it is now your turn.
Cool. So there's this dude that's on me right now.
Yes.
My Mace of Destruction sheds bright light in 20 feet and dim light for another 20.
Okay.
So I can see.
illuminate it 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, all the way in this area is now illuminated. And then dim light.
Dim light for another 20.
Let's see. How could I do this that doesn't instantly... yeah, you can use your imaginations. You can see on the far...
What is that archaic device?
No, not so much that. I don't really have anything to cover this. Yeah, I give up. I tried. You can see on the edges some strange beast far back there. It's misted in shadow at the moment.
I hate that. I hate things that are misted in shadow. So I raise the mace into the air, and then I bring it down on the creature in front of me as I cast Flame Strike.
You got it.
So that's gonna be 8d6 damage for a dexterity saving throw, please.
You got it. Let me do that. I accidentally damaged the wrong one, but that's okay. Easily fixed. Dexterity saving throw time. For this one, its dex save is there. Okay. That's only a 10. That's going to fail.
That is gonna fail, so it's gonna take full fire and radiant damage. Let's see. That's a lot of 2s. I don't like that.
Oh,
25.
buddy.
25 points of fire and radiant damage as a
No.
cylinder of flame
No.
from the heavens.
How much is
No?
the fire and how much is the radiant?
Well, okay, let me roll separate then, because it's 4d6 each.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll separate for each of them.
Yep.
So that is 12 fire damage,
Okay.
and then 14 radiant damage.
Okay. Go ahead and describe your attack.
So the mace begins to emit light, and I raise it into the air, and the light begins to culminate as a beam from the heavens. Comes down in a 10-foot cylinder on the creature directly in front of me, and just a beam of incinerating light hits it.
as it just starts dissolving the creature in front of you. As the radiant energy fades, you can see that the fires from this heavenly strike continue to stay for a little bit longer, burning it extra painfully, and you can see it leaves these singed marks all the way around it.
Fire's good, guys. Use fire.
Okay.
And this thing is within melee range of me,
Yes.
so I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Before the top of the round, I need everybody to give me Constitution saving throws except for Mosnell and Airy.
He's nice and warm in the thing's belly. 23.
20 for 23.
Oh, let's go, dude.
18.
Save. You guys are all right now. You can feel the winds picking up, and you actually start to see heavy snowfall starting to obscure your vision as the winds start swirling on top of where you guys are right now on this mountainside. Top of the order. Bologna! With your perception, you can now see these two salamander-like creatures, and as Raleigh has come back and you see her all cut up, on the outskirts you can see this gigantic-looking beast of a creature that is right now like looking from hand to hand, being like...
And a puff of periwinkle smoke that he's clawing at.
Are any of these monster creature things grouped up or no?
Not really. I mean, you could... How so? Like, you could probably move here and get a straight line this way, but otherwise, not so much.
No. Where's the one that stole my friend?
It's down this hole here. Who knows? It's motoring as best it can at the moment.
Kind of want to try something, but
Yeah.
Aries in the belly of the beast, so I kind of don't want to try something.
Yeah, go for it!
Well, I don't really
So
like
try and
racing.
help
Do
us
whatever
while
you
this thing rolled
want.
up on me.
The world is your oyster.
It is. You're not wrong.
We could all just win our individual 1v1s.
1v1 me, bro.
So I get the big thing? Is that
I think that's fair.
accurate? I'm almost at spells, so I don't know about that.
You got cantrips. You'll be fine.
All
Got a
right.
cantrip to do 13 damage.
As much as I was heavily considering it, it's a tough call.
Yeah, I know.
Kinda
Make
really
go for it. Have
I kind of want
fun.
to go for it, but I kind of want to go for it, and hopefully I just don't kill Aries.
Yeah, let's do it.
I won't kill Aries. It's fine.
You got gemstones, right?
Oh, have I got gemstones?
Then play a game. What's there to worry about?
All right, now I'm being egged on. This is what I wanted out of you. Now I know not to do it. Ha! All right. How weakened does the one next to Mazda look?
Oh, god damn it. They look fine, man. These are burly, monstrous creatures that live outside a fire giant fortress. I would say it even seems like this area is probably heavily watched by such monstrous creatures, probably as a defense tactic of such a giant.
Weird. All right, I'm gonna just attack the one that's next to Maz now.
Okay.
We thought the
Using
tower was safe.
But first, let's bonus action and I'm gonna just mark on that bad damage ammo.
You're marking on this one?
Yeah.
Where'd I put them again? They keep disappearing on me. Behind the laptop? Behind the laptop. Does that make the other one fade or no?
No.
Oh, cool. Let's check in on Airy. Airy Cam. He's hanging in there.
Oh boy!
Natural 20.
Oh, baby!
Big crit. Big crit. Get him.
Wow, it automatically knew to crit for me for the die roll. That's
Yay!
pretty cool, by the way.
Yep.
That's pretty snazzy.
What do you got? Ignoring resistances.
24 piercing damage. Hold on, let me add the Hunter's Mark damage.
Do it, punk.
And let me add the other damage too.
Yeah, just
From what's it called?
Slayer's
From-
Prey.
Slayer's Prey. No, not Slayer's Prey. Because I already used my bonus action. Anyway, it would be Hunter's Mark. 4 more piercing.
4 more piercing. So how much? 28?
Yeah.
24 plus 4 is 28 damage? Perfect.
Yes. Next shot.
Wait, who am I damaging? Wait. I gotta make sure I hit the right one. Yep, okay. Next shot. The first shot cuts right into its neck, and you can feel like one of its like gills it has. It breaks into a bunch of those gills, and this, as it tries to talk, it's like it damages vocal cords now, and this strange sound is coming out. I'm buying time for you.
22.
There we go. That hits.
And that will be 21 damage.
Nice. You then take the second shot, and as that hits, you can see it start to shake a little bit, and it's feeling haggard at this point, and a little worried seeing all of a sudden this fight that's being put up. It seems used to just eating its prey and leaving. Like it is getting in a little bit of a panic mode of sorts.
Mm.
Anything else?
Nah.
Nah, good. You're over here, movement-wise.
Yeah. Can I get... Can I get in Mosnell's pelts?
5, 10,
Whoa,
15,
that's personal, buddy.
15, 20. You want to be next to him or on him?
Kind of both. I want to do that, like, back-to-back classic warrior fighting pose thing, but, like, half in the pelts.
All right. You got it. You're back to back.
Guys, we should have dressed warmer.
And Ralia is basically most likely in her nightgown, but we'll pretend she's not at this time. She just because she 7th level murdered
She's
one of
a
those
smart
things
lass.
earlier. Yeah. All right. Back to back fighting in the snowy cold as your vision is now being obstructed. You cannot see further than I'd say about 15 feet in front of you guys at the moment as the snowfall's coming down harder and harder and the wind's starting to pick up. You good?
Yes.
Okay. Now it is the strange worm creature's turn. I'd say Ulazal.
Ah, what?
I need you to give me a. Actually, do I? Yeah. No, just an attack against you again. Oh no, it's a grapple contest.
Oh no.
Oh yes, that's another natural 20. This thing is on fucking fire tonight.
Well, I rolled a 19 plus 2, so 21.
Yeah, no, that is a 47. As underneath the ground, you feel it shake, and bursting out of the ground is the worm thing again, and you bring your hands up, and you're like, no, as you're trying to grab its teeth from clamping onto you, and you go up into the air. So now...
In the air?
Yeah, in its mouth.
Like it's holding on to you.
Oh, okay.
So this bursts out of the
So
ground.
I'm like kind of Hercules versus Hydra situation right now?
And you're losing.
Oh boy. I'm the Hydra. Oh no.
Come onto the Hydra's back! Alright, so as that comes out and you're up there, you are now grappled at the moment.
Oh no, wait, hold on. That might actually do some stuff to me.
You
Speed
still
becomes
have,
0.
You still
Okay.
get to take the damage, too, of the grapple, since it's a natural 20.
Oh, yucky! Oh, this is a problem.
Oh, this is a problem. That's 60-10.
Oh! I'm gonna freaking toast this thing, dude.
Are we gonna have half the team in this thing's stomach?
That's the goal. What happens
Not
when
about-
Reed doesn't throw humanoids at you? This is what Hunter wanted. You asked for this!
Why did you ask for this?
Oh no, I'm extremely excited to be fighting monsters.
I can kill them without remorse.
Ha ha.
Okay, here we go. That is a lot.
Oh no. He's discovered my weakness.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
How much damage is it, Reed?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ. 89.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh fuck.
You should have read the stat.
I did read the stat block. It got 2 natural 20s in a row. It does averages 40 damage. It just got 42, doubled to 84 plus 7. Oh no, it also does fire damage for this attack too. Oh no.
Well, if it's still an instance of just one damage, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. All right. You.
I'm unconscious.
The light shows Ulazal up there as he gets bursted through the ground and fighting through it. The teeth clamp down to grapple him, and you see his body just go limp in this situation as Masnau, Ralia, and Bellona all see this happen at once and all are aware of the imminent threat that is happening right now with this crazy creature. That'll end its turn. It is now Ares' turn.
Do I take anything at the start of my turn, or is it at the end?
Oh, at the end of his turn. Thanks for letting me... Yeah. It is his... Swallow... Another 6d6 acid damage. Thanks for the reminder. 4, 5, 6. That is 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of acid damage. As you are continuing to be dissolved inside its stomach.
All right. I am going to use an action to... Let's use an action to activate my Dagger of Venom.
Okay.
I can't really do anything beyond that. However, I'm going to use my bonus, or the end of my turn, to use my hero action.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, we have those.
We have those.
Hey! 5%.
Oh!
Ooh, nice!
Okay, what is a 5%? Is that the,
Action
That's
surge!
an action surge.
okay. What, you
So
you activate the Venom Dagger, but you couldn't attack with it as a bonus action, so you did your...
It's an action to activate the Dagger of Venom,
Gotcha.
and it doesn't count as using it as an item for my bonus action for the thief thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's the struggle with Daggers of Venom.
Gotcha. That's
they
'cause I was
they
wondering
definitely
why you
used
didn't
they used them wrong in Critical Role.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
Fucking A. I'm using my second action from the action surge to try and attack.
Yep.
But that's still only a 7. That's a 17.
That hits. That hits.
Hey!
Willing yourself through
right.
in heroic fashion. You're like, this isn't how I'm gonna die. Fuck this, and put it right into him. And you hear this as it goes into his body.
So, question.
Yeah.
It's engaged with my lifeless corpse.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Sure is. Oh my god.
All right.
That's what you're. Yeah. I'll give it to you because
it's gonna make a difference in terms of how this.
It is how this
turn
whole plays
plays
out, but it giveth and it taketh away. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, so that is gonna be 30 piercing damage with my sneak attack.
Okay.
Plus,
Okay.
it has to. That charge is used. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god! If it fucking fails this, I'll shit bricks.
That would be hilarious.
Fail it.
Do it for comedy.
Is a
for the content.
Do it for comedy.
17.
That passes.
Damn.
So it doesn't take anything extra, but
Okay.
it takes that 30 piercing damage.
30 is exactly the amount of damage you needed. As the creature feels this damage and it feels some evil, vile poison inside itself, it regurgitates Aerie, spitting him out with Ulazal at the same time. Both of them go splattering onto the ground, but
Ow.
because of the damage it suffered out of its mouth and its skin burns hot as you both come out of it. Ulazal is going to take damage and Aerie's going to take damage.
So I got one failure? How does it work?
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah.
one
Two
failure.
is for a natural 20.
Yeah,
One
also
death save,
a
automatic death save for Ulazal as the
Yeah.
fire burns and chars his body as his breathing is slowing down on the cold winter's night on this mountainside. He is bloodied, battered, and not looking great at the moment. For Aerie, it's 3d6 for the heated body effect. That is 13. Wow, that's really high. 13 points of fire damage as the fire is just shooting all out of its mouth right now as it's regurgitated you. All right. Does that wrap up your turn? You actually you have your move. Well,
Oh,
you
wait,
could-
sorry. How much fire damage was that?
13.
13. Okay.
yeah.
I haven't used movement.
Yeah, so you still have your movement.
Are we still within melee range of the creature?
Yes.
Okay.
Just spit you
So-
right in front.
I'm gonna take if I take like a brief look, can I see do I know where Ulazal stores his potions if he has any?
Okay, give me a disadvantage check with could this be old? It's gonna be a higher DC too, because you can give me a wisdom check. There's currently a blizzard. It's even worse now coming down on you right now at night.
Do you mean
do
more
have
like a
dark
perception
vision.
or a wisdom?
I'm
If he's trying to look for a potion on my person, that might be investigation.
yeah, But no, he's looking around. He's like sitting up right now. He's not touching you yet, even though you're next to him. He's like disoriented, just got out. The storm is blowing in front of him. He's using his dark vision to try and come back to his senses. He's trying to look for a health potion.
And I just like I see you completely out of it, so I'm just like,
I'll
is there
do a
something I can
perception
use?
check disadvantage in a difficult DC.
That is gonna be 19.
19,
That's good.
just not enough to like.
Okay.
As you're going over to him, your head's still spinning. So like you're reaching, you're like, oh, I think I know where it is, and like your hand's not reaching quite where it should be reaching right now, just because you're so disoriented and getting thrown back into this negative 20-degree cold. It's just
Yeah.
a lot.
So I'm just gonna kind of stand over Ulazal's body and just kind of
Okay.
try to sort of
Movement.
shield him.
Yep, and you're gonna stand in front of him like that between you and the Remoras.
You don't have any potions on you?
Me personally, no.
Had all this
Wait,
time
you
stocked.
have a healer's kit, don't you?
Did I get that?
I think
I
you purchased
did actually. Oh, never mind.
Next turn. Unless, that's an action to use the healer's kit. So,
But
It's an action.
as a
bonus action
rogue,
for
I can
him.
use a bonus action to use an item.
so you could.
So I'm going to use a point of the healer's kit to stabilize Ulazal
Hell yeah. Not dead.
automatically
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
Yeah, go with it. Yep.
State.
That was a good thing to remind me about.
Gotcha.
Mazno, it is now your turn.
Okay.
As Ares stabilizes Ulazal, your body starts to come, your eyes come back too, and you can see Ares looking down. at
He's
you.
not awake. He's still unconscious.
Oh, he's still unconscious. Well, coming in and out of you're having like dreams. Oh,
Yeah.
I see Ares. Ugh. Okay. So go ahead, Mazno.
Okay, I was gonna attack the giant thing, but now that they're both out.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me still wants to.
Do whatever you want, dude.
Literally the reason I bought that healer's kit.
I'm still in front of this wolf. I'll hit him.
All right. Go for it.
That's one weird looking wolf.
It is a strange looking wolf salamander.
What kind of dog is this? Can I pet that dog?
Is it domesticated? I will domesticate it.
That
Pet that dog?
is a natural 20.
Oh! Time
Let's
for
go,
some
dude.
brutal crits!
Yes.
And you double O's. Because I'm nice.
Nice.
Let's
Okay.
go!
It's time for some murder.
Murder. I think I get 2. Yeah. All right. So that's 10. Ooh. 32.
Okay.
42 plus 5 is 47 plus 3 is 50 plus 10 60 slashing damage.
Woo!
That's a lot of damage.
Maz now, as the Remoras comes out of the ground and vomits up both Aerie and Ulazal, the Frost Salamander looks over to it and loses its focus off you for just a second, and your hunter's instincts go, oh, no, no, no. You don't take your eyes off me. And you just carve into it, wrapping your... Are you using your sword or your axe right now?
Axe.
Your axe right around its face, down through it and around the neck. Sort of like into the skull, down and through, as it just starts gushing. It's looking real rough.
Nice. I'm gonna hit him again.
Wow.
Oh, go for it.
Swing at him again. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice.
That's a 4, so I maxed out on my D4.
Ooh. All right, that's high. That is a 24.
Hits!
Okay. Nice. All right, so that's 15, 18, 28 slashing.
How'd you like to kill this?
Nice.
I'm going to come straight down on its back and try to like just slice through its spine.
All right. As you do, when it separates, as you cut through this monster, you see both the things twirling, like still writhing as it gets cut in half, and the back half of it runs a few feet before toppling to the ground.
Gross.
And the front half of it just and falls to the ground, dead. Split
All
in
right,
half.
because I kill the creature, I can use a bonus action to attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to run over to the giant, gross blue thing.
5, 10, 15 feet, shoves Raleigh out of the way, covered in.
Oh, there's Ellen do.
Comes over
It's
with his
fine by me.
All right, go ahead.
Pay attention to me, bam.
All right,
I'm trying to get his attention away from the other two.
awesome. Go ahead and make your attack.
Reckless scrape with master. That is a 17.
Hits.
Yes.
Just barely, as the thing's still coming back to. You see its head put its rear its way towards you as you shouting at it, and you just give it a whack weight back just to send it like a crane the other direction.
24 slashing.
24 slashing. You got it. When that happens, as you crack into it, Aerie, Ulazal, and you all see this explosion of fire come out from its skin and damage all of you back.
Oh shit. This thing's not considered a giant, is it?
No, it's a huge monstrosity.
This is not a
It's
job.
big.
This is the applicable arc.
That is max damage. This thing is a fucking bullshit tonight. I am rolling so well with that. That is, it's 3d6. Those are 3 6s. That's 18 fire damage. That's
Yeah,
it.
all three of
Wait.
us.
Shoots out. What's up?
I thought the fire damage was towards the creature that attacked it, but not everything around it.
They're on like the other side.
A creature that touches the Remoraz or hits a melee attack within 5 feet takes one. I was interpreting it as anything within its melee range takes the damage. To make things more spicy.
I mean, that's how you could do it.
That's how I'm feeling it. You guys are
If
level
you
15.
want.
I do, because I want to make you guys pain.
You're doing great.
I'm gonna say it's AOE just for this scenario. I that's what I want the challenge to be for you guys. I just happen to be rolling disgustingly well right now. For just that.
So how much was it?
18. It maxed out on 3d6.
All right.
Gross.
As the
So
fire burns out.
Uzal starts taking death saves again.
So, you were
So-
stabilized. So
Yes.
take another death save.
Okay, so I actually make a death save, or
No, you just
do
fail.
No, you just take a fail.
I just take
Yeah.
a fail?
But he's
Okay.
back to 1 fail now, right? Because you stabilized.
Correct.
Okay,
It resets.
gotcha.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Maz? Now.
That is bonus action movement.
Okay.
Stay right there, staring up at it, giving it the crazy
It
eyes.
is now. That thing died, so it's now the other one's turn. That was attacking. Oh, actually, that takes the 18 damage, and it's vulnerable, so it actually takes 36 damage from the remember.
Idiot.
It does.
You fool!
So you see the Frost Salamander on the other side just totally pissed about this. It is blocked by the Remoras and probably scared by that right now. It just saw its buddy die.
So he's scared of me. Got it.
A little bit. Its other buddy died too coming here. I'm saying it's probably. I'm trying. Let me see here. Yeah, it's scared, so it is going to back up and excel a frost breath in front of it into I need everybody to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Already made it.
Everyone?
Constitution.
Yeah, it's 60 feet cone, so he's gonna hit
I lied.
everybody.
I didn't make it.
Whew. Ha, please.
7.
Fail.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
Fail.
Yeah.
Failed death save.
26.
Save.
Really?
Oswald's in his fucking element.
What a surprise.
That's +9 Constitution.
It's almost like this is your arc.
That is a lot. Oh boy.
Wait, are we fighting a Yeti too? What the hell? I just noticed that back there.
Hey,
Yep.
you don't know what that is yet.
That's the thing that grabbed Ralia.
Oh,
Ah, it's a Yeti.
It's a Yeti.
You don't know shit. 20, 34,
I didn't notice that. Oh shit.
49, 52 points of frost damage.
Jesus Christ.
That
What?
is really high.
How much was that?
That was
52.
52. It's 8d10 cold damage.
5-2?
Save.
5-2.
5-2.
Correct.
Ralia's
Yeah.
down.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Boy.
I know what I'm
Get me up!
Hero actions, guys!
Get me up!
I know what I'm doing next turn.
I'm gonna save everyone! Get me up!
Who's down?
I'm
Raleigh's
going
down?
to.
Oh, Reed, do I take half
You
of
do.
that?
You take half.
Again? And then half again because it's cold, right?
Yeah. So Mosnell's basically laughing at this fight right now, and everybody else is having a real rough go at it.
Isn't my hometown great?
Aries is unconscious as well.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I might have did too much!
Ari only had like 13 health. He was looking beat up.
Big attack.
I rolled 10, 10, 7, 7, 6, and that was 5. There was another 5 dice there.
So we're just rolling max damage tonight, basically.
This is
This is dangerous.
the fear. I've been rolling nothing but like natural ones against you guys for 95 fucking episodes, and then it's like, okay, time to be normal distribution time now.
Now it has to be max damage.
This is all the bad luck we've built up.
Jeez. Okay.
Deserve this.
That ends its turn. As it does that, it is going to begin. Did half, and then it's going to flee more.
Coward.
And it's going to burn.
Don't bring it back.
Coward.
Gonna fucking do that and then leave.
Sight.
What's it gonna do? Kill me?
Well, it's funny you asked that. The next turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yo, it's a Yeti.
Why?
Mosnell, you can see this Yeti come up, and it
Shit, it's a Yeti.
just snatches Ulazal, and it snatches Aerie, and it just starts running away.
How far does it get? No.
Can't possibly get that far.
Only 15 feet away, and it's got both of them in its claws, and you just see it. But
Is
it
it
does
warm?
look at you, so I need Bologna and Mosnell to give me con saving throws.
Is it warm? Is the Yeti warm? Important question.
The Yeti warm.
Wow.
It's
How's the Yeti's body warm?
not warm. It's immune to cold.
Yo.
19 on the con. What the
Dude,
hell?
big save on that con.
Yeah,
Let me
what?
tell you.
28.
You guys both feel your eyes. You freeze up seeing this like mythical creature in front of you, and then
Wait,
as
what?
its eyes glow, Yetis are not well seen. They're not mythical, but in the sense of legend. Yeti.
That's cool. I've never heard that about Yeti lore before. Very cool.
But we didn't ask.
Anyway, you felt yourself freezing up, and then it stops as the thing then hightails its Yeti ass. You can just see this furry butt behind you, running away like a monkey, taking both your friends. Player A is Ralia. Give me a death saving throw.
Is there a way to do that? I've been looking for it.
Was Rally down too? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Natural
just-
20.
Yes!
Yeah!
Is that it? Is that 2 or do you just get up?
You get up!
1 HP.
1 HP! You're up, girl!
Okay.
You wake up
You
with
should
1
probably
HP.
use a certain action!
Yeah. Well, a bonus action. Probably.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh my god, this is great!
Well, let me heal myself real quick.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that 4th level. I'm gonna say to Ulazal, Ulazal, please get the fuck up. Healing word on Ulazal.
Okay.
Thank
Ulazal,
you.
You are healed.
How much?
I will tell you in a second.
You're conscious. You're both grappled at the moment, which...
That's fine. I can still cast spells.
Yeah,
18
What the-
healing, so it's something.
Yes! Quality heals. Thank you.
I'm gonna stand up.
you're grappled.
Me?
Yes, in his hand.
I'm not.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're over
I
here.
thought
I'm
you were
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Arian,
For
yeah.
a second, I thought you were in the Yeti, and I thought you were going to Misty Step out his hands again. I was like, this is the best day ever. But wait. You tried, so now I got to redo this, because I'm sorry. You tried to heal him. Does that
Yeah.
need sight, right? You have to give me
Yeah, I
a
would
perception
assume
check
so, yeah.
at disadvantage because of the current blizzard conditions
Okay.
to see him.
Perception, you said?
Yes, I thought you were next to him for some reason, because you were down, and he picked up 2 of the down people. That's my fault.
18 at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, you can just barely make him out. The DC's 17 at the moment and getting worse with every round.
All right.
And you just barely make out the glow on his mace that's still going. It's still in his grasp, and it's like got the little leather strap, and it's just about to fall off his wrist. And you're like, yep, get the fuck up. And Ulazal comes to, with Aerie passed out in the other hand of the Yeti.
I guess I'll stand up. I'll stand behind Bologna. And then can I see the Yeti at this point since I saw Ulazal? Or at
Yeah, I'll
least
give it to you
start
with that
where it would
18.
be.
Yeah, you can see the outline of it. It's difficult. The snow's going, but you have this hulking mass of like backlit by the mace.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw Eldritch Blast at it.
Go for it.
It's not gonna do very much, but
Kill Ares.
17 to hit,
Let me
Natural one.
hits.
22
Good
and
luck.
24.
Hits.
Okay.
Nice.
9 plus 5.
Stat block. For languages
20
it has
damage.
listed, it says Yeti.
It speaks
That's
Yeti.
20, I got you.
20 force damage.
24. 20 or 24?
Oh.
20 force.
24. Cool. I got it. Okay.
I want a Yeti playable race.
Just blasts in the back of its back, and it barely notices it as it's just so excited and salivating. There's already like mucus falling down onto Aerie and
gross.
Ozol's face at the moment.
Is this thing gonna eat me? Gosh.
It wants to,
Oh boy.
probably.
Gotta bring it back to his helm first.
Wow, that is some good. Got that.
And stick you to the ceiling
Um,
by your feet.
oh
No
shit!
Star,
Wait.
Star Wars reference?
No, no,
Yeah,
that's the
I
same.
got
These
you.
guys
I
are
got you.
fucking ridiculous. Wow. Good to know. Anyway, sorry. It is now Ulzal's turn.
Okay. I see, like, everybody's real beat up. Real beat up, real bad. So I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at 8th level.
Do you have to see them?
Okay.
Do you? I was asking.
Let's see.
No, you do not.
Healing Wave of Energy washes out from a point of your choice within range.
And what's the
Yeah,
range?
just
60 feet.
60 feet.
You're good.
Good ass
You
spell.
got them all.
Good ass spell.
Hell yeah, dude. Mass
Hey,
Cure
if he didn't
Wounds.
get you up, I was gonna cast it on my turn. So
Everybody heals 33 points of health.
Woo!
Love to see it.
33?
33.
Where's the
that's why you needed to show up today.
the Borderlands 2? You know, when you're down and you're bleeding out, and all of a sudden the ting as everybody gets back up.
No one dies today.
As these glowing
Raleigh just cracks a
balls
smirk.
just-
Like, oh, thank God.
going all out towards you guys and end up healing it into all of you. You feel the careful grace of Tyr comfort you and heal your wounds.
Nice. I'm almost back up to max health.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, totally.
Monster's like, I go all night. Yeah.
I believe that's all I can do. Can I? Yeah. Wait. No. I'm gonna hero action.
Okay, sure,
What am I talking about?
sure.
We need more stuff to happen currently.
Let's do it.
So that is a 56.
Which is
So you may take an extra support action. That's wonderful. So I'm gonna cast. Let's see. Do I have my 7th? No, I don't want to use my 7th. Actually, I do want to use my 7th. So I'm gonna cast Fire. No, that's not a support
That's
action.
not a support action. I'm like, you about to heal some people? Yeah,
Support
with
action.
damage.
Like this is basically an action surge, right?
No, it's not.
All right, I will
He
do
will
another.
be supporting us with his action by murdering.
So killing enemies is
No.
just healing in advance.
Yes, true, but no.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level. So same thing, but again, that's a pretty good roll. 19 points of healing this time.
To everybody, it's a range
Everyone.
that you can see, or everybody?
No, it's the same
It was-
spell.
He did the same exact spell.
I wasn't listening.
Hey, I'm back to full health. Neat.
I'm back to full health as well.
See, I don't feel bad now. All that happens
Just
is a cleric died
cascading
immediately.
waves of radiant healing energy flow from without.
Okay.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
There he is. It's giving a
Now
nice
kill these
thumbs
damn
up.
things!
All right. Top of the round. I need everybody to give me a con save, but Maz now. And the people who are grappled currently, you have disadvantage. He is not warm. His hands are ice cold to the touch.
Fail.
17.
17 as well.
17 saves. 17 saves.
13.
You have
fails.
1 point of exhaustion.
4.
You have 1 point of exhaustion.
I rolled a 19 and a 3.
Oh, unlucky.
And, like at first you're fine with it, but then the Yeti just like gaze looks down back at you and sees you guys coming too, and you can feel his hands, this like ice radiating out to the back of you, and starts freezing around you. And you start like breaking the ice off you, Ari, but the chill is getting to you. The storm is blinding. You can only see about, I'd say, about 10 feet in front of your guys' faces now. You're slowly getting less and less visibility because of the storm picking up. Bologna, your turn.
That is me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's kill this giant blue thing.
You can try.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Like right now.
Yeah, like right now. And we're in the bonus action and Hunter's marked this bad boy because I definitely lost that earlier. Forgot to tell you, but I lost it, so it's back.
Okay. Look at that. The ring's already there for you.
Thanks. And we'll make our little sharpshooter attacks there, as we are wont to do.
Go for it.
That is a large number.
Okay.
It's a 32 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Uh-oh. Okay.
21 piercing. I have to run the
What do you
Hunter's
have
mark.
disadvantage on with your exhaustion? It's just ability checks right now?
Yep.
Okay, good enough. So, sorry.
Alright, so 21 piercing. I gotta do the Hunter's mark damage and the Slayer's spray damage.
Okay.
YOLO. So that's 6 more damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Arrow goes up right into its face, and as it pierces in, you see this little explosion of fire off its face, harming nobody as it's going back and forth trying to catch where it is. The fans on the side of its face like flopping in this wind right now, trying to get a beat on everybody.
I rolled 17, but I'm gonna use my channel divinity to boost that up to 27.
Sure. You feel the hunt inside you, and as the wind's blowing so hard left to right, your arrow's gonna miss its mark, and you can hear the drums of the hunt in your ears, and you readjust at that last moment, and it takes your arrow to its mark.
Alright, that's 18 damage.
Sure. Starting to look pretty beat up as another bit of like fire bursts in another direction. Again, you're shooting up towards its face. It looks pretty beat up. Pretty beat
Hero
up.
action.
Okay.
32%, which is gain 5 AC. I mean, that's helpful, but that's not really what I want. I want more damage. Can I climb under Mosnell's thing?
What? What do you mean?
Cloak.
Describe it, please.
His pelts.
Yeah.
I would like to... I don't think I'm too imposing on his ability to fight here or anything, so I just want to like...
5 foot something woman.
I'm not that tall. Like 5'6", you know.
Yeah.
He's literally more than a foot taller than me, so...
That's for sure.
yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
You're also in plate
Huge.
armor, though. Or whatever you have
No, I'm
in
not.
leathers.
Yeah, I'm in leathers, you know.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Go ahead.
I said it. I just sort of get under the pelts. Like, I'm imagining the cloak is coming down,
Yeah.
and it's like lifting up a curtain and just kind of like, hi.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you can do that. It's just, yeah, all right, sure. You get in close with Maz now. You can feel the warmth of this, of the body heat next to you. And Mazda feels freaking cold. When he rages, he's cold. So you're not really getting the warmth you want. But, like, you're doing your best with what he's got. And you're just like, fuck. It's just it's so goddamn cold right now.
Since I'm like right next to him, I'll just move wherever he moves.
Sure.
But obviously, if he moves outside of how far I can go, then whatever.
Sure.
But,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll do that.
The armor boost too, though, you can feel your skin start to harden, and you can see the pathways or your markings of nature on you start to glow, and they start shimmering up on you right now. and you can feel this like almost lizard folk like tough skin that maybe another character in this campaign has something like that come all around you right now to harden you up.
That would be so cool if we ran into that character.
So that's it for that turn. Hey, up to you. We could throw him in right now if you want.
Yes.
I'm up for a TPK. No, I'm not. That's it. So now it's the creature's turn. It is going to. Yeah, based on what's going on, it is going to burrow into the ground. You get an opportunity attack against it, Mosno.
Yes, Sentinel.
Oh, don't be like that.
Ooh. That is a 26.
Fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage. It's going to explode fire back at you.
I don't give a shit. That's not going anywhere.
God damn. 12 points of fire damage to you.
Hang on. That is going to be 14, 17 slashing.
17 slashing. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
And how much fire did I take?
13.
13. Okay.
It's going to attack you now for 19.
Yep, that's...
And I need you to give me a strength check as it's trying to grapple you into its mouth, as it bites down into you.
Check or saving throw?
It's a grapple contest. Yeah, so no, it's not saving throw. It's just your strength against it. No.
Straight. Okay. It's a 19.
19. That is a 21. So you go picked up right off the ground. It's gonna go do its damage here. So another 3d10 fire damage as it goes into the mouth, and you can just see these explosions of fire where the arrows are stuck in from Bologna. There's just these constant like pops exploding out of its mouth into you. That is 11 points fire damage.
Okay.
And then piercing is oof. That is, oh Jesus. 8 times 3 is 24, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yarp.
24, 34, 40,
You can stop going up with the numbers now.
45 points of piercing damage.
45.
Yep.
Okay. So that's
As it
22.
bites into you, and it is whipping you around back and forth now, furious as it tried to get away. Next up.
I regret nothing. Wait. I regret
Is Harry,
nothing.
it is your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm
Up
going to
feel great.
I do feel great. I'm gonna try and get out of this creature's grip.
All right, so strength contest.
So
Athletics
yeah,
versus his strength.
no, his athletics versus my acrobatics.
His athletics versus your acrobatics.
He's a slippery boy.
So it's gonna be hit plus his. It's basically him with a strength modifier because I don't think he has any
Yeah.
proficiency.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Holy shit, that's my 4th natural 20 tonight. So
What's its total though?
27.
Fucking A. Beats me by 1 out of 26.
As you're like slipping out, you see like just grabbed you. Just as you were a sneaky little bastard, almost got away from him. Oh, you have disadvantage on ability checks too, because you have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, I mean, regardless,
Yeah,
I
it just
would have lost.
4-1.
Let's see. That would have been at disadvantage. It would have been a 20.
Okay. Still
even
lucky,
still.
but he
Let's see.
maxed out. He got lucky.
Is this an action? Yeah, I think it is. All right, I am going to. Oh my god, I really can't do much.
I'm a glass cannon. I'll murder you. Just put me down, and I'll murder you. Yippy dog right now. It's barking, trying to bite. Easy.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I can do.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
All right. You gave it your
without being able to do any movement.
best. Gotcha. B is Maz now. You are inside its mouth right now. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna swing at it.
Grappled,
yeah.
being bit. Around the side. You're coming up with the axe. Go for it.
It's how you fight. It's when you're caught by a big creature in anime. That's what you do. You attack it so it drops you.
Right.
So you're like bit in its mouth right now, and you're on the top of it trying to smack into the top of it.
That is a.
You have disadvantage on this attack. No, you don't. But you should. Think about it. You don't, but you definitely should. But here we are. You are somehow like being gnawed on, but you still have your two-handed hitting the top of its mouth that snaps.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You also take, as you hit, another
So that's
10 points
20,
of fire damage.
30 slashing.
All right. You take 10 points of fire damage, and you do 30 slashing against it inside its mouth, but you're still stuck inside its mouth. That doesn't free you from it.
That's fine.
No, that's only if you're swallowed.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep hitting him. I don't give a shit. Think I care?
God damn it.
It didn't drop you. I'm not trying to get him to drop me. I'm trying to kill it.
Is that it, Mosnell, or you got another attack?
I got another attack.
Oh, dear God.
17.
All right, that hits. Can you sentinel him when you're in its mouth? No.
That's only on reaction.
Gotcha.
Do I not have reactions while we're
No, yeah,
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
actually-
After his turn, I'm going to say go fuck yourself. You can't sentinel while being grappled inside a thing's mouth.
Yes, I can.
No.
No. It's gonna go down, and I'm gonna hit it really hard, and it's gonna disorient it.
No, it has to leave your combat. You're not leaving the combat. Wouldn't work. I win.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Got me there.
Got him.
You got me. Okay. That's
Like the Ulazal over there on top of a Yeti way over there.
I'm having a great time.
I couldn't get Ari on top, but I got Ulazal.
Guys, there's a Yeti here!
Holy shit!
23 slashing.
Jeez, it's looking real rough. There's explosions going like crazy right now. You also take another
Yeah.
8 points of fire damage. See, that was a high roll. That's
Okay,
nice.
and then I'm gonna send out a Storm Aura for 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And it has to make a Strength saving throw.
Does it take damage if it doesn't?
No.
That's a
No.
20.
Okay, it's fine. Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay. So now it is. So the inside the Yeti's hands right now is Ulazal and Ari. And as the Yeti's running away, bursting through one of the snowbanks is the
God.
Frost Salamander, and it goes and grabs at Ulazal, trying to grab him back. It is going to do. Oh, I also have to do this.
What's with the grabby?
It's gonna take.
Hands off me!
Actually, so first we'll do a.
I think every single creature in this combat encounter really likes picking people up.
Yeah, they're animals. They're trying to hunt you. That is 26 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
That is 29 to hit on the second one.
Oh my god.
That is 26 to hit on the third one.
Oh no, dude!
Oh, I lost that die. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll put that to the side.
Another natural 20.
He's rolling at advantage because he's
Five.
grappled right now.
Wait, hold on. Does
Wait,
that happen?
No.
It's
Let
no,
me-
not
let me-
with grappled.
No.
Grapple is just my speed is 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Restrained
It's
and grappled are different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not advantage.
All right. I'm keeping the natural.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I rolled another natural 20. Holy shit!
Stop!
Oh my god! I have rolled so many natural 20s tonight. Holy fucking shit!
More like too many.
Okay, that's a 14. That doesn't hit. That is an 18. That doesn't hit. And then the last one. That is a 24.
Shield.
You can shield while grappled in the hands of a Yeti?
I can cast spells while I'm grappled because I still have hands.
Doesn't feel right.
I
That's
still
why I'm
have
keeping the 20s. All right.
Next time you have to cut his hands off.
I mean, she
To
could just
be
use
fair, if I could hold my mace in my mouth, I can still cast spells.
That's funny. All right.
Warcaster.
So the claw is going to do 2d6. Wow, that's max damage. That's 2
Oh my
sixes.
god!
That's Jesus. This is nuts.
Just give me the total. Just give me the total. Do
I'll
your
get
math.
there. I gotta get there. So that's 20, 24, and 7 is 31 points slashing plus 2d6 cold damage, which is 18 cold damage.
Wait, whoa, 2d6 cold damage?
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm just saying it out loud because these are a lot of numbers. So I rolled a 6 and
Oh,
3,
okay.
and then it's doubled because it's a crit. So that was 18 additional after the 31 you took. Second
Okay.
crit is the bite. Is it? No. What is it? Does he have bite? No. It's claw. Gotcha. Okay. That is 8, 16 plus 7. Oh my god, 23 points slashing,
Down.
and for 8 points cold. As it doesn't want its prey to get away, and it just rips into Ulazal. So you see Ulazal healing all these people, and Aerie, like, you see all these lights going out, and he's like, he looks at you, gives you a nod, as out of the snowbank behind him, like Velociraptor style, this thing comes out and just starts clawing at it, and the Yeti starts pushing it back, and only 2 of the attacks come in, and one comes like right at Ulazal's throat and cuts right there, and you see Ulazal just instantly grab his throat and is like, as that exchange occurs. It is now the Yeti's turn. The Yeti, not thrilled with what's going on right now.
Really?
If I were the Yeti, I'd be pretty pissed at that salamander.
I need
Yeah, same.
DC, so I need Constitution saving throws for the salamander, for Aerie, and for Ulazal. You probably auto-fail, don't you, Ulazal?
Well, is it a sight effect?
It is! So you're conscious. So
More like
how about
cool is
you
all.
can't see
Because
it.
he's cool.
He only automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
I don't have to make it because my eyes are shut.
Cool. Then you're good. I need Aerie to give me a Constitution saving throw.
20.
You are safe. Natural
How is
1 on the
cyberbullying
frost
even real? Just
salamander,
close
and
your
it
eyes.
just freezes. You see, it can't move. It just is in the state of paralysis. Freeze it, Ulazal from it. And seeing you're awake, it's going to make one attack against you with its claw. Just literally like, that is a 26.
That'll hit.
That is 2d6. It has the same as the sound. So that's 8 plus 7 is 15 slashing and 8 cold damage.
So how much is that total?
Fuck. 13 and 8, 21.
21. Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
So it's only 10.
In its hand. You're moving around as the claws are coming onto you. And you're
He's
just, like,
wiggly.
pushing
He's
that
wiggly.
Wiggly.
And with its second attack, it's going to throw your ass into the mountainside wall. So it just launching you. Doesn't care.
Yo, so rude.
And it is going to piss off with Ulazal. So Aerie goes slamming into the wall. I'm going to say that is a ranged attack, throwing him to the wall. And this is brutal. So just a soft 2 bludgeoning damage as you get smacked into the wall. The Yeti is going his full movement out of sight. Okay. A is Ralia. Your turn.
So I don't see the Yeti or any of those.
He's just
I
pissed
would assume
off.
over there, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so Raleigh's just gonna rip off her glove, run up to the Remoraz, and cast, what is it called? Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
4th level.
Go for it.
Nice.
Good spell.
Is
Good
that a
spell.
melee spell attack?
It is.
So you take fire damage. That
Inflict
wow.
wounds is-
That is 17 fire damage.
Okay, 18 to hit.
Or 16 fire damage. And 18 to hit hits.
And 47, what is it, necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Correct.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Hey.
So you know how in Ocarina of Time, when you kill one of the bosses, they like turn into ash, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and then like turn into a statue, kind of like that.
Ooh, I like it. So the
Ripped
entire
off her glove, just put her hand on it, and then
you see that fire burn back as you touch it, but just unfazed. The entire body of it, its long curling tail, half of it still in the hole it made in the ground, just freezes up, turns to this like statue, and then just starts to crack and tumble, and its head falls to the ground, shattering. Miles, now you were 20 feet up, so I will. I can't see that number. I threw it too far. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground out of the mouth of the Remoras as it is turned to stone and destroyed. All right.
I assume I can't see anything now if I look around.
Especially, it's on the ground gone. There's a big hole. There's a bunch of debris here. It's at this point, the storm's too hard right now for you to see anything.
All right, I'm just gonna run in that direction, like
Sure.
kind of stay behind some
So you
rocks
did
though,
5, 10,
rubble
15,
or whatever I can.
So then 5, 10, 15 over here, I'd say you'd be able to get to so far.
Okay, I assume I still can't see anything.
Nah, you can't see shit. All right, it is now Ulazal's turn. Give me a death saving throw.
That's a 13, so it's a success.
Nice. All right. Top of the order, I need everybody to give me con saving throws. You automatically fail, Ulazal. You have
Do
a
I?
point of exhaustion added.
Let me.
Besides
16.
it, no.
Exhaustion while you're unconscious.
Hey, I got my own natural 20.
Nice.
Take that, DM.
Yeah!
30, 20.
Nice. Everybody's
So
safe, but,
the unconscious condition only says that I automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Oh, then go ahead and make the con save.
Yeah.
Do you have a point of exhaustion yet, or no?
I get.
Okay.
Well, I do now. It's a 12.
You have an point of exhaustion. And Aerie, you have another point of exhaustion because the DC's going up with every turn.
With a 16.
Yeah, it was at 17 last turn, so I don't want to be called a liar.
Okay.
So you have 2 points of exhaustion, but it is now top of the order, and just about everything has been murdered. It is now Bologna's turn.
How far away am I from everyone? Not that I would probably know how far away I am from Mary, but just out of curiosity.
Tough to tell. With your survival instincts, though, give me a survival check.
48.
That's what I figured. Before your trials, this would be a tall task to try and get anything of information inside this foreign environment. You've never seen such a harsh winter condition in your life, but focusing through, you can hear the crunching of the snow happening. And now that the stillness has started to come with many of these creatures falling to their death, you can hear Aerie maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you, just against a wall, his familiar voice. You can hear Ralia coming up against the side. You can hear the breath of another creature, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 feet away from you, that seems to be stuck in motion. You can even like feel Mosnell's presence next to you as you focus. You get a very good sense of your surroundings in this area. And with that check also, you can feel the mechanisms behind the mountain wall at this point, and you can almost feel the heat inside there that contracts the freezing cold blizzard that's happening out here. So yeah, that's what 48 survival check will get you right now in the middle of a blizzard.
No shit. Okay. I'm gonna.
Survival is so hard you solve the puzzle.
I know, right? Wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna 6th level Mass Cure Wounds.
What's the range?
60 feet?
60 feet. Well, 60 feet casting, 30 feet bubble. 2.
Nope. It's not going to hit Ulzal, but everybody else, yep.
What do you mean it's not going to hit Ulzal?
Its speed is 40 feet, and it was 5, 10, 15, 20,
I mean,
25
I
feet
can
away from you
also
last round. And then,
So
do you
if
know?
it's carrying,
Boy.
if it was carrying me, would it have been halved?
No, it's a fucking Yeti, and you're tiny.
Okay.
This thing's huge and
Okay, fair,
monstrous.
fair.
We got pressure on. It's time to start feeling scared.
I would feel scared if I wasn't feeling unconscious.
So, what are you doing?
I'll cast that and get as many people up as possible, in
Okay.
theory.
You can try with your survival check. You would get the sense that Ulzal isn't close to you. You don't know.
That's,
You would have a sense of what direction he is with that survival check. So, and given those circumstances, you do have that knowledge before you cast a spell because you still have your movement for you.
okay.
I don't know how far you can move.
I have 30 feet of movement. I can try to move in that direction.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that'll put it down to... What's the range on it?
60 foot casting, 30 foot sphere.
60-foot casting, 30-foot sphere. He's at...
60 to the center point, and then 30-foot sphere would be... So it'd be 75 total.
He's at 45 after you move. So you should be able to hit Ulzal then at this point.
Can I hit anyone else?
Yeah, everyone else. Everyone
Oh,
else is still
then-
with you just fine. The only person was Ulzal that was in question.
Oh, then yes, that.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's roll the healings. 19 healing.
Awesome. As
Dude.
Bologna cuts through the fog, this focus comes in, and you can just feel... how do you want to heal them in this cold?
How do you want to heal
I'll
this?
probably use snow because it's watery.
Yeah, it is.
And as it's a blizzard, instead of the normal chilling freeze you feel, it's more of a warmth, slight, like very fleeting, but like you feel it. Kind of like,
Feel it.
yeah, it's kind of like that mist when you're like a rainforest. Or like, yeah, I'll say it's like that, kind of like that misty rainforest vibe. But like it's actually a blizzard. So you can feel, yeah, so you can feel the vitality.
Maslow's
So-
hype.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Okay. Anything else?
Um,
How much was it?
19.
19.
With that survival check, do I get a sense of where that creature is?
Yeah. With moving up this feat, I'd say it's starting to scale the mountain, and it's going to be getting out of sight real soon.
Okay, can I move my hunter's mark onto it?
Give me a perception
Bonus.
check at disadvantage to try and find it. You have
It
a
was-
sense of where it is.
It was already disadvantage.
Okay,
I have exhaustion.
gotcha.
But 16.
16. Nah, I mean you can only see about 5 feet in front of your face now at this point, since another round has passed. To try and see it through the storm right now is too difficult.
Fair enough.
Okay. It is now a bunch of dead people's turns. Not anymore. Ari, it is your turn.
I am going to use my bonus action to add on to my movement and dash.
Okay.
So I can move
Well, you have to
45.
have to stand up just because you were thrown.
Okay.
Now you're up, so half your initial.
Well, so I'm at 2 exhaustion, so I move at half. So I can move a total of 22.5 feet.
Okay. So you would like to move 20 feet towards him?
Yep, towards Ulazal, because I have a pretty strong sense of the direction.
Yeah, you do. Even though you can't see in front of your face right now, I say you're right on top. For the sake of keeping things on the map, I'm going to move these things out, put it right on the edge of the map, and just relocate characters backwards. So we just moved everything back. So you come up on it, and you can see it's got Ulazal in one hand, and it's starting to climb up these little rock holdings here. It looks like this is a common trail.
Oh, so it's against a wall?
At this point, yeah. Because remember, you guys are at a fucking mountainside. You camp outside a mountain.
Yep.
The other side's like a cliff edge, and this is the mountainside.
Is it like... Oh, play it again. Oh, never mind. I can do it that. So I'm going to use my action. That was my bonus action in my movement. I'm going to use my action to channel this silvery black energy through my cloak into my arm, and I'm going to thrust out and cast web through the cloak of Arachnidia.
What's got to make?
And the special thing with the cloak is it's double the area. So I believe how it works from the way I used it in a different campaign is I essentially get 2 20-foot cubes of webbing that I can just throw against the wall.
That's fine.
So I'm going to do one that's basically like centered on the Yeti.
Yep.
And then one above it layered against the wall. So it's a full 40 feet vertical.
That's awesome. Okay. Does it got to make any saves or anything?
So when it starts its turn, it has to make a dex saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll wait for that then. Cool. All right. And that's your action to use that feature?
Correct.
Cool. All right. Player B is Maz now. You are fuck over here.
I like the zoom.
That's all going on over here, and way over here is Muslim.
Yep.
I'm going to try to catch my friend that is getting abducted by this giant snowman monster.
Okay. So what's your movement?
I think it's 35, but I'm willing to dash.
35 gets you up to Bologna.
Oh, I'm 40. I'm 40.
40 gets you with Bologna with your long strides. Bounding through the snow on your favorite terrain if you were a ranger born in another life.
Basically, yeah.
Do I get that? No.
I'm going to use dash.
Okay, so another 40. 5, 10,
Yes.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You literally get right up to Aerie now. You're right behind Aerie as you see this thing about to climb this wall with Ulazal in its hand, and now both of you behind these webs in front of you. Again, difficult to see. Oh, I should have made you do a survival check. Yep, give me a survival check.
Okay, I mean, I was following other people, but
You can't see 5 feet in front of your face, and it's a blizzard.
Yeah, you weren't really as privy to Ulazal being abducted.
natural 20.
Never mind.
Dude, you know exactly. You've been tracking this bitch-ass giant for years.
Here.
If this motherfucker didn't have magical nonsense, I bet you would have found him earlier. So here we are. You're there, no problem.
Okay, because I feel like it, I'm going to use a hero action.
Okay, you are not in melee range yet.
That's okay.
But go ahead.
All right. I got an 85, so I may take another attack action or gain insight into solving the desired conflict.
Sure. What would you like to do? You could throw something at it.
I have a bow.
You do have a bow. You could shoot something at it.
I'm going to take out my hunting bow.
Yeah.
And shoot at this giant furry monster.
For flavor, you still are going to use the arrow from your inventory, but I like the idea of Mazo runs up through the snow, and as he's still here with the momentum, sees the thing's just too far out of range as it's starting to make its climb. He takes off his belt, this hunting bow that is like too small for him, but he uses this quick shot, and he takes it like Ares' quiver just out, and he just takes an arrow right out of Ares' quiver, all in one smooth motion, and basically like short shoots the thing right at the monster. Go ahead.
I need this.
I'm removing an arrow from my quiver. It's done. It's flavor.
It's 12.
Oh, God damn it! What a fucking waste of flavor. As you're like, "Ugh," you do it, and all that momentum, the arrow is right on target, but the wind just shoves it to the right.
It was a rush
too much.
I get 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I'll take one of my arrows this time.
Take care of yourself.
That's
It's not used the weight of Ares arrows. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Hits.
Nice.
All right. So, first time using okay, let's see, a D8. Got it. D8. Alright, so that's going to be 7 piercing.
Cool.
I don't get rage much. Yeah, rage is melee. Nope.
Stat
Yes. So,
goes into its skin, almost gets lost in a massive fur. It is the Frost Salamander's turn. It
Is that thing
breaks
paralyzed?
out. Not anymore. And
Oh no!
It is.
Watch your butts! Watch your butts!
hold on to your butts.
My butt.
Those things are the deadliest part of the encounter.
My butt.
Yep.
It's gonna make one more chance. It's this greedy little animal. It's hungry and everything's dead. It's
Pomona
made-
seduces the animal
5,
with
10,
her butt.
15. Out of the fog, raptor style again, comes up on Bologna. It makes its attacks against you.
Can I seduce it on reaction?
Sure, you can try.
With my butt.
That's a lot. 29, 28, 25, 25, 18.
Only the 18 misses.
All right. So these are the one. This is 6.
Kill me.
That won't work forever, Justin.
It's gonna work this time, though.
10 piercing, 10 piercing, 7 piercing, 8 piercing. So 15 and 10, 10, 20. Oh my god. 25 piercing. And then it's. Oh no, I missed on. Yeah, so I fucked up.
I got that damage, don't worry.
25, you got 25. Those are the 4 attacks that hit. I say it misses with its bite.
Okay.
So you got lucky, the big damage missed as it bites over your shoulder. It also, I need to make a roll. Nope, okay. As it bites into you, that was only half its movement, then it's going to reposition. So it's going to go 5, 10, and try and leave your range. Do you have Sentinel?
No.
But you can take an opportunity attack against it. It's going to go by its buddy.
Can with, like, a dagger.
You can go for it.
Don't you have crossbow expert?
Oh, you're right, I do. Should probably read that feature, huh?
Because I mean, you can take opportunity attacks, or oh no, I think it's a crossbow expert thing.
Ozol, you're unconscious right now?
Nope.
No. Okay. Good to know. How much health do you have?
Not much.
Maybe I was confused.
No, it has to be a melee attack.
My back is sorely lacerated, and my neck is still pretty bad, and my armor is a little tore up. But we're hanging in there.
I mean, I got a 22 to hit with this dagger, so
Hits.
that's cool.
As it's going by, the thing bites and starts to walk away. You're like, no way. You just take a stab right into it with your dagger.
5 piercing damage.
Just as a return, hey, a little bit helps. Just like, screw you, bud.
Hey, not cool.
as it mauls you up a little
Bad
bit.
dog.
That
Bad dog.
Its turn. It is now the Yeti's turn, seeing all this happening. I need everybody to give me a DC Constitution saving throw. As it turns around, his eyes glow, looking at all of you. It's starting to feel cagey with all
26.
save.
18.
That is the DC.
Fail.
Save. He saves.
13.
Not you. Sorry, you're nowhere close or below. No, you're fine.
Natural 1.
What the fuck?
The
You're
one person who didn't think
paralyzed
would fail.
as you freeze up, and Mosno is unmoving. With Mosno not moving, it feels a little better about itself, but not so great about the whole situation at hand.
So, is it starting its turn?
Yes.
It has to make a dexterity save.
Thank you. That is... That's a straight 15.
So it does save, but the webs are difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
So it takes double, or it takes a quarter movement to scale this wall.
It is going to... Let's do that. Yeah, it's going to try... You guys are close. I know what it's going to do. It is going to throw Ulzal away. You're not worth it. It's going to throw you right into your friends as it's climbing up the wall a bit. He'd like try and rip off a limb of yours, so I feel like we got to make a roll here. He's gonna try and take something home, so he's gonna attempt to rip off your arm. It's a Yeti. He's a son of a bitch. How are we gonna do this? We'll talk through this.
So,
Yeti
feel
wants
as
your
though
arm. It's cutting
this
its
would-
losses right now.
probably be a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, maybe.
You probably have to
Probably.
hit first. You wear like chainmail or something, right?
Yeah, I have.
So you probably have to hit through that first as well.
I have half plate, so I don't know.
25 to hit.
No, because my shield is still up from last round. Because my turn hasn't come back around yet.
It lasts for the full round after he casts it.
It tries to rip your arm off, but the animated shield's too much in its face. And says, "This is not worth shit," and just chucks all down to the ground. That'll be 20 feet. Double ones. Lowest roll tonight. 2 bludgeoning
Idiot.
damage as you get thrown onto Ari and Mosnow, who's unmoving. And then as he goes to climb the wall...
Can I dodge out of the way to not get tumbled?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you automatically succeed because of your features.
I mean, it's like a 17 to
Yeah,
if I do a dex save.
You're fine. Even in the darkness of the night, you can hear Ulzal with his mace coming towards your face as he just gets hit into the snow, and then it turns and it does a cold breath on you guys. So
what now?
Ulzal and Mosnell need to make DC Constitution saving throws. Remember, you have 2 points of exhaustion, Ari, so you have disadvantage on the con save.
Not on this.
Not on this?
It's a saving throw. It's a saving throw,
you're right,
not.
saving throw, not a
Saving
Yeah.
throws are like
Gotcha, you're right.
3 exhaustion or 4 or something.
That one worked.
Oh, and it's Constitution.
24.
Constitution. And
20.
You are paralyzed, so don't you instantly fail, Ryan?
Not Constitution.
Constitution.
Even with paralysis?
Yep.
Paralysis, it's strength and dexterity saving throws. 'Cause
Constitution is the strength.
It's your body's ability to withstand something.
Okay.
Even if I'm
He's
not
a,
moving
he's
my
a big,
body.
beefy meat man.
All right. So everyone passed, I heard?
Like the way I think about it with Constitution saving throws is, if you get stabbed by poison, it doesn't matter if you're paralyzed. The poison's gonna work the same way.
Mhm.
Your body's gonna either resist it or
Whether
not.
you can move or not. It's
That makes sense. I am with you.
I got an 18.
18. That is the DC, so you save.
Fuck yes.
So you take half, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 49 points of cold damage.
I'm down.
As it just lets out its abominable Yeti yell at you with this ice.
The cleric.
All
I was gonna. Oh, he's lucky he got me. I was gonna toast his ass.
And now it is going to use its movement to
half movement because
Well,
it's difficult terrain on the
True,
wall.
but you did it above him and 20 feet around.
Yeah, it's 20 feet to the. It's like 10, 15-ish
So as
feet
he's
to each
jumping
side
around, he's
Or
got
10
to the
feet to
very
each side
edge
of
of it, and based on your vision, you'll have to make another perception check to see how he's going up the wall at this point. But he is now fleeing. Ulazal's unconscious next to you. Mosnell is paralyzed, but he resisted twice, so basically did nothing to him, even though he's paralyzed. That will end his turn. Player A's turn is Ralia.
I assume I heard the fighting with Bologna at least.
Yes.
I'm gonna go run up towards Bologna.
5. Give me a survival check, because again, 5 feet right now, you just might end up going in a circle. It's so bad.
Right. Survival. 14.
14. You roll a D4 for me.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, physical dice for that. 3.
3. You take your movement towards her as you keep walking towards her, and you find yourself at the edge of the cliffside, and you're like, gah! As you almost fall off.
Can I go back to where I was?
You can give me another survival check.
Okay.
The storm
Natural
is
20, 23.
You are exactly where you started.
Very good.
Do I have any idea of where Bologna is now, since I'm a little bit better?
You know where she's not.
Yeah. I'd say it's just part of the conditions of the fight right now. You can't. It's pitch black. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. It's negative 20 degrees out. It is 5 feet of visibility in the snow at the moment. You are lost in the dark. I don't think it makes sense.
All right. I'm just gonna sit down and start casting Galder's Tower. At level 3.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm cold.
All right. E is Ulazal. Give me a death saving throw.
I'm really good at these.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't roll a 1.
17. That's a success.
Nice save. Top of the order, everybody give me con saving throws besides Mosnell. You are starting to feel the effects of frostbite hitting you guys.
20.
Save.
15.
Another
15
point of
as
exhaustion.
well.
Another point of
Oh my
exhaustion.
god. He's actually gonna die from exhaustion.
How many points till you die?
Guys, we are leaving. This place is terrible.
You are at a cliffside,
This is my home you're talking about.
inhospitable area outside a fire giant's fortress, who definitely has precautions to keep things away. And this is, on purpose, a secluded, inhospitable area.
We're gonna go home, we're gonna eat some nice soup, and then we're gonna come back.
Teleport away. That was some bullshit. All right.
Give it a week.
What do you got? Below on top of the order. Everybody else who failed, take your points of exhaustion.
Kill this thing.
Okay. As you look over, you're attempting to kill the frost salamander closest to you. So far, 3 frost salamanders down.
Nice.
A Remoras down.
Nice.
A frost salamander still up, and an abominable yeti fucking off.
Howard.
Take out some of those fire arrows. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean, eh? Oh,
Oh, buddy.
Wait, do you still have those?
I got 4 of them.
You gave those to me.
Did I? I still have
You
them in my
did.
inventory. I can get rid of them because I have something different I can do.
I'm pretty sure you definitely gave those to me, and I think you might have just forgot to get rid of them.
That's fine. I'll remove them.
Next turn seems scary.
Because I have 4 that you told me about.
Okay. I don't even remember how many I had. I don't even care. That's fine. I'll take out necklace of fireballs.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it.
He says, "Oh, I should have given."
Tell me
that."
more.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, let's warm up, you know?
All right.
So, I'm just gonna, like, God, that's hilarious. So, like, anyone near it, aside from me?
No. You're all alone in the
Great.
middle of the night. There's like pitch black.
Great. No, this is good. I'm gonna throw... Let's see, I can throw multiple beads or the whole necklace as one action. Oh,
We
great.
only have 3.
All right.
We gave it to you. You have 3 charges. You basically took 3 pods out when you saved those kids from blowing themselves up during the festival. That's how you got it.
Yep.
Good times.
I'll just throw 2 just to be sure, you know? I gotta kill this thing. So that's what, 4th level fireball?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know.
You're going to be in range of the fireball.
That's what I was asking. I was like, I want to make sure I don't do that first.
You can
So
throw
you have
it
to throw
past
it like a little bit
Yeah,
behind.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'll just toss it
You
casually.
can put it in its mouth.
So it's got to make a deck save. 15.
Can I flavor it?
You sure?
Can I shoot the fireballs into its mouth?
I'll let you throw it. If you shoot it, the trigger will just blow up in your face. Because these are
What
like
if
on impact,
I-
these things explode.
Yeah, what if I, like, tie it to a bolt and then
Yeah.
shoot it?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool. Just for the flavor.
Yeah, no, Bologna, in the middle of this darkness of night right now, you have your dark vision being able to see this thing in front of you. You sort of give this, like, look it straight in the eyes, take out the fireballs, necklace beads, and you do a quick little, like, little molasses or some sort of, like, tree sap you have on you, and you put it on the side of the arrow, These things are going to fall off in a second, but you're not going to give it a second. Put it on the side, you aim, and it has a +0 dex. No, it has +1, actually. So then I roll a natural 14, so that is a 15. It does save then, so it takes half damage. So go ahead and roll your 4th level fireball damage.
But it takes normal damage
Yes, it
because
does,
it's
'cause it's
vulnerable.
Yes, it does.
Okay. D&D Beyond was not cooperating. 34 fire damage.
Oof. It's looking real rough. If it didn't make that save, it was done for. As you see, it like jumps to the side a little bit as the arrow just like grazes it. It's off its mark just a bit. And Ralia, as you're casting your spell right now in the pitch black, and you're saying the incantations, you see from a direction you're not looking, like all of a sudden you turn to your right about, 60 degrees, this giant, and you see just the illumination of this giant red light and smoke and fire explodes outwards. You guys at your back can even feel some of the heat, and some of the light even gives a quick cast onto the Yeti that's looking back at you guys. He's like, at that, the Yeti's eyes are just pure panic. And just fire and Yeti, absolutely not. It is gone.
Excellent.
Okay. Is that the anything else you want to do? That would be your action to throw
Yep,
the fireball.
that's fine.
Ares' turn then?
Yeah, I'll just stay there. That's fine.
Okay. Ares, it is your turn.
I want to be close to the fire. You know what I mean?
Yep. The snow is... Some of it is caught fire and it's still burning a little bit with this arcane fire, but it's quickly being put out by the wind. But the wind's casting it to the side, giving it a little oxygen, so it's coming a little bit stronger. But the snow is just causing it to diminish.
Yeah.
Ares, your turn.
So, would you say I am lightly obscured in this snowstorm?
Jesus.
Oh, but wait, does it have...
Does it have lizard vision?
It might actually, because this is it does. It can also smell you. So in this, he knows exactly where you are. So what are you trying to do?
I was just gonna try and hide.
You can go ahead and stealth. Yeah, go ahead and try and stealth. He'll have difficulty doing that, but he can smell you.
So that's gonna be a 32.
How do you hide your smell? Wow. So his wisdom. Well, it's not that high. So that's a 20 for his wisdom. I say because of how bad the wind is blowing right now, he can't get a good scent on you at the moment. So you're hidden.
So with that, I am now very angry at how he has treated me. So I'm going to tap with my finger a little rune at the front of Kageyume to charge up its special attack, while also loading a arrow onto the bow.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot a flame arrow, speaking the magic word, the command word hell, onto it. And take a nice shot at it.
Advantage, then it's probably a normal shot, right?
It's a normal shot because I have disadvantage with 3 levels of exhaustion.
And
so
the
that is
obscuring of the wind right now. Even though he's near you, it's still bad.
So it's a total 22.
Guess what? It fucking hits.
So that is gonna be a lot of fucking damage.
It's not vulnerable to fire.
That is weird.
It's...
Woo.
Oh, I see how it plays in with the Yeti. Okay.
Alright, so that is going to be...
It's glass cannon time.
Oh wait, I haven't been doing my I haven't attacked with Kageyume yet. That's what it was. So that is going to be Jesus Christ. Oh wait, where'd my other ones go? That's weird.
Mosnell, give me a con saving throw for your turn while he's doing those numbers right now.
Sure.
43 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus... that is gonna be... oh, that's brutal. 28 force damage from my split shot.
Yep.
Plus... 4 fire damage from the arrow.
Yeah!
Looking rough, but still up. As it goes and pierces through him and cuts through his other side, you hear this awful Yeti howl. As it's just in bad shape now. It is terrified, it's running, it's in primal instincts, and now with the fire, it literally bursts through its chest, and it's still a bit on fire. Complete terror into this monster's body.
And then I am going to use my 22.5 feet of... my 22.5 feet of movement speed at half speed.
Yeah.
To just like very angrily after I shoot at this thing and then start retreating back to my group because the cold is starting to set in real bad with me.
Alright, you walk over the nearly corpse of Ulazal and go back 10, 15, 20 feet.
Was Ulazal awake?
I'm unconscious again.
As I'm passing him, I'm going to bonus action use my healer's kit.
Nice.
For another charge to stabilize him.
All right.
Yeah! Not dead! Woo!
Alright. Mazna, what'd you roll for your DC con save?
Natural 20.
You're fucking... joke's on you, Yeti. I ain't a bitch. You are free. You are
I was
no
just
longer
standing
paralyzed.
here to show how unafraid I was. Unmoving.
All right, it is your turn, dude.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It is 20 feet up the wall right now.
It's 20 feet up the wall.
Yeah, it's scaling and getting away. It looks terrified and wounded.
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and see what's happening behind me.
You'll see Ulazal on the
Ulazal's
ground.
Body stabilized next to you. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk by him.
Okay.
Bro,
5, 10.
this is how you repay me?
I hate you so much. That is the classic
What's Mosnell gonna do?
tank healer dynamic.
You're already stable.
5,
Pick him up and move him towards the group.
You're 20 feet get you here. You can see Bologna and the giant fireball that's going on over here.
Ooh.
Bologna and the giant fireball. A children's
So
novel.
can I can I go over and attack the creature?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you just a normal perception check, just so you can find it. Survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Salamanders still alive?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you got it. So you know where it is, so you can go up and engage if you want. As you come around the crumbled tower that you guys were just sleeping in, you just come around the corner like, here's Johnny, but here's Mosna.
All right, I'm gonna swing at him.
Go for it. The Salamander is startled seeing this come out of the fog. There's all the snow on this red barbarian, red-haired barbarian.
I thought you left.
Oh god, it's
That is a 23.
it's. I hate Sentinels so much. So fucking
That's why Ragnorum exists, right?
Oh yeah, yeah it does.
Yep, so that's going to be a 28 slashing.
Yeah. Ragnorum's is a culmination of every fucking mechanic that's been used against me. That's all he's gonna be. No you. He's just one big Uno card. All right. That's your first attack.
Okay, still up. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Natural 20.
How do you want to do this? There's no way. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay,
If you get
so
over
that's gonna be
30, it's over.
Okay. Alright, so that's 8. Plus 14 is 22.
It's already over.
Yeah. That's 22. Plus 24. So 46.
Nice.
And that's just the dice rolls.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to kick it in the face and try to knock it to the ground.
Sure, certainly. At that point, yes.
And then I'm just going to, while it's on the ground, just come right down through its skull.
Oh, I'm seeing very Kratos-esque vibe execution right here. As you're knocking this thing over with your axe, just almost like cutting wood, but just all the way through, splitting the skull
Basically.
in half, and the thing goes limp. No turn for that creature, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do a storm aura.
Okay.
So whoever's next to me
Bologna
gets 4 temporary.
4 temporary hit points. The Yeti, seeing all this, is going to take all of its movement to go to the side to try and avoid the 20-foot web in
Better-
front of him. So it's going to
better
climb up
fucking
that
run.
way, and then it's going to use its. It's going to go all the way up with its action. It's going to surge to use its movement to get out of there, and. For mean DM flavor, it is going to try and throw a rock down at Ulazal.
Yo, it's so rude!
Poor Ulas.
23 to hit.
If I could, what is it?
23.
How far
Yeah.
away is it throwing from?
It has disadvantage because
Yeah,
it can't see
yeah.
shit. You're right. That's a 21.
And
That's
like
a
with a
rock
standard improvised throwing weapon, like beyond 30 feet is absolutely disadvantage.
Yeah, he had disadvantage 21.
That hits you. Garbage.
So
I am now unstable
you're
again.
unstable. So it's all, just on its way out, a little hates you as a rock, a pretty fucking sizable rock, just comes down, hits Uzal, and he just goes back to being unconscious again. As it's just like maybe you should have got him out of Yeti throwing rock range.
No. If I could get one shot at this Yeti, I would melt him.
It is gone as we end combat.
I'm gonna grab Ulazal, shivering really fucking hard myself,
You can't even
and
catch
start
a word.
dragging him back to the I'm under his armpits, trying to get my full because I can't really hold him with my hands. I'm so cold, and I'm just dragging him.
All right, music, big change here. This is perfect for the setting. On top of the mountain. Oh yes. Oh, look at that ambient. Oh, what's happening right now? Oh, this is it.
Windstorm Cold 3,
This is-
SFX producer.
This is peak.
Windstorm Cold
D&D.
3.
Man, I really liked Windstorm Cold 2, and I don't really like what the direction they took with Windstorm Cold 3.
You know,
Listen,
everyone's a
we
credit.
already have Windstorm Forest 2. That's what we have already listened to.
Yep, I get a lot of free stuff on the internet, and I don't change the names. All right, so with that, you guys, the combat's coming to an end. In 30 seconds, you're gonna have to make another Constitution saving throw.
I'm just dragging Ulazal over. We should get out of here.
When Ralia saw the fireball, she's gonna stop casting her
Yep.
spell and Missy step right towards the fireball.
Instantly, there, right in front of you. Basically, are inside a corpse when you come here, so you're right next to
Yeah.
it. And you see Maz now just smiling right now as he's cut into that, and Bologna just with her eye raised, just surveying the situation.
We need heat. We need fire.
Who looks the coldest?
That's why I'm over here.
Airy.
I look really fucking cold. I've got
Very-
frost tips on my fingers.
Ari is so pale, it looks like he could be mistaken for a corpse.
I'm going to take off my pelts
Yeah,
and put them around him to warm him.
absolutely.
I think you need this more than me. And I'll put him in, bundle him up real nice and warm.
Everybody but Ari and Maz now give me Constitution saving throws.
I am also shirtless.
Yeah,
Am I next to the fire?
it's gone out at this point. The fireball was
23.
a couple seconds, and now it's dissipated. So there is no fire unless you guys are going to try and make a fire in the middle of a blizzard. And you say 12? That's
And there is a
exhaustion.
cantrip called Create Bonfire.
This is true.
What's his name's not here?
Yeah.
Tyrion.
Can somebody heal Ulazal?
Yes. Bonus action healing word and say, Ulazal, wake the fuck up.
Ulazal, you wake the fuck up.
You heal for 1. No, 5. I lied. That'd be funny though.
That's all you need. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I speak for everyone. We should probably just leave.
I can bring us back to town. I can bring us to the temple.
That's a good idea.
Can we get back here?
Back. Maybe. We'll see.
What do you,
I
what do
can
you
try.
mean? Alright, I trust you.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Mosnell totally just John Travolta at 3 a.m. 3:05 after this combat. Everyone's bleeding and freezing to death. We're just gonna leave.
What?
I mean, if you wish to stay here, I can come back definitely, but I don't think you'll do
my
well
God,
by
that
yourself.
would be funny as shit, but okay.
No, I'll come.
All right.
Were we having this effect even through our winter clothes?
Yes, because it's a blizzard.
Okay.
This was extremely vicious, and it was also
Yeah.
more than the
I'm-
average blizzard.
I'm casting word recall to bring us back to the temple at our town. Good old
Jinzhou.
Jinzhou.
You teleport back to it. It is 3 a.m. and you actually see some of the carpenters are fast asleep inside as they were still working through the night. They must have just gone to bed. There's still little ambers in here that was keeping them warm. You instantly feel the warmth of the place.
Oh.
And one of the guards that's inside here watching over the workers to make sure they don't do anything in here is actually the captain of the guard. You can see Erwin as he's just still awake. Drows love the night. And as you guys come in, he's like, oh my.
Hi, Erwin. We had a rough go.
Do you need help? Man,
I need a fire.
Men, bring one. Aid. And you see some of the soldiers start coming in, and you see some of the Knights of Tyr burst into here, and they're like, what's going on? And there's a big hubbub and a stir as Arwen looks to you guys, and he's just like trying to discern who has the most damage right now. He's able to stabilize anybody, and he can actually heal for a few hit points, just basic because of his medical know-how as a captain. He can heal you through a feat he has for about 5 hit points to anybody, if necessary.
I mean, Ulazal's probably the most.
I'm fine.
I look like I'm a fucking icicle.
I'll just cast another 2 Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level here and get everybody really up.
God, let's just go to...
One of the individuals actually can change now since you got out of there. Nice little fireplace. As one of the fires that was put in here inside one of the many different... There's like tons of little... not urns, but
the beautiful braziers
all about inside here. And so they just start lighting them, and they drag one and bring it close over to the group right now as the Goliath is inside here, and another one of the Drow as they're getting everything to try and make sure you guys are all right, taking service. One of the dwarfs, Knights of Tyr, just like, Tyr had your back, though. He brought you back here, didn't he?
He sure did.
Oh, I'm a little terrified, though. I'm pretty sure he has lay on hands as well, but he's only going to be able to heal for like 4 hit points, 1d4. That's a 1. 1 hit point to Ulazal.
Nice.
Another 1
6
hit
now.
point to Aerie, and 4 to Ralia as he's going around casting lay on hands.
You guys heal for 37 from me.
Thanks, bud. Woo!
And
I'm looking a little bit better.
as you all have a chance to catch your breath, do you want to take a quick break?
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah, Aries just gonna literally like get a blanket, sit in front of a fireplace, and just like meditate for his long rest.
Yep.
All right.
That's what I'm feeling.
We will pause it right there.
I'll sleep in a bed like a normal person.
You casually walk out. Welcome back. You guys are back into the into your home. It's nice to have a stronghold as you guys instantly come back to your temple through Ulazal, and you have a nice long rest. You can remove 1 point of exhaustion from your long rest. Aerie gets to remove 2 because he has the half long rest ability, so he's recovered with only what takes a short rest ability. So having a full rest will give him 2 exhaustion. The day rises, the sun comes up, and you're in your home as the normal tasks are being taken care of, as Arwen is still checking in on all of you guys, making sure you're all right. They have hired a local cook in your when you guys were getting things set up, and there is a cook right now that is dishing out all the food for all the guards. There wasn't anything really special being made for you guys because they didn't expect you. They didn't have... Normally, they have to go get the right foods to try and give you guys a great meal, but they're trying to get something together, scrounged up for you, so you have a nice morning breakfast for you. It's not your normal what you would expect, but it is at least what the guards are eating food.
What's the chef's name?
The chef's name is whatever you want it to be.
Simon, you don't have to go through extra trouble just for us. I mean, it's just feed us whatever you have. It's fine.
Let me write that shit down because I'll never remember. Of course. But I like to do something special. You did something so special for us by freeing us, and
Yes, I require something special. Just something, nothing great, but you know.
See, Ralia gets it. You are chosen. Each and every one of you deserve but the best. All right?
Right, but like, I don't want to be the guy who's like responsible for all of the guards being like, oh, why do they get special things?
We own Ulatar. We own this place. I don't think anybody is going to ask that question.
Give it a few decades, I'm sure the poor will come to us.
You see Arwen standing right there, just like, I mean, we're used to military rations, so this is a step up for us. I take no offense to you guys wanting to enjoy your splendors here. You quite have earned it at this point. I don't think entitlement's quite an issue there, Ulazal, but over the pathway of tier.
We literally liberated them and took over. So I mean, like,
as both like Bologna and Ralia take like their extra bit of like morning bread and some like hot tea or whatever that's with it, staring at you who's like not taking the meal right now, as all the guards aren't even like paying attention that are trying to get their meals in right now.
Take a roll off of Ulazal's plate.
Yep.
Fine, you're all skin and bones anyway.
Was that a necromancer joke?
Or? Yeah, it was a little bit of a necromancer joke.
All right, I respect it.
All right, so maybe we use different preparations if we try to camp outside the base of a enemy.
Or, yeah,
No?
we don't camp outside in a frozen tundra.
Yeah, we camp inside.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we don't camp inside or outside frozen tundra.
Maybe we don't camp at all. Let's try and make this a day trip. Maybe knock it out in a few hours.
Yes, I was going to try to destroy the front wall, but I thought that might be a little too.
I have an idea. You guys remember that carpet of flying I have?
Yes.
Why don't we just fly over the gate?
Well,
There's no gate. It's behind.
It's blocked. It's blocked up. Like it's like a boulder
It's like a mountain.
covering a doorway.
Although, is there like an open caldera? Is it you said it was a volcano, right?
It's a mountain, and the mountaintop itself is there's no snow on it. None of the volcanoes escaping. It's hidden amongst.
Okay. I was only thinking that maybe if the caldera was open, maybe there would be tunnels kind of hewn into the mountain itself that we could go through the top. But it's
a possibility. It'd be a bit of a trek for all of us to make our way to the top of
that's true.
the volcano.
It may be better if we just. It may be better to just smarten up and figure out how to open the front door.
All we got to do is get the stone out of the way with whatever resources we have, and then we can get in.
I can shape stone now.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa, back it up. What is a caldera?
Mosnell. It is a caldera. It's the cold part in a volcano that you aren't expecting. The coldera. And it's almost like in a similar vein as like a hurricane where there's like it's like the big storm but the eye is very calm, and in the volcano at the top of it there's a very small point right in the center of the lava that's actually very cold and is an island of rock because it's much colder than the rest of it, and that is the caldera.
Cold era.
Make
Like
it
cold.
yeah.
Cold.
There's cold air coming out through that column.
Cold air, cold area, coldera.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
Make a deception check.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You're asking a face to make a deception check.
Yep.
And that is a 22.
Go ahead and roll an insight check, Monster.
I did.
Oh no, what's your passive rather? I don't even need to roll whatever your passive is.
Oh, my passive? That's better than my roll.
That's hilarious.
13.
Nope, no idea. Yep, that makes sense.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Right on.
I rolled a 6.
He reset you straight. That's good shit. He didn't even make fun of you. That was nice of him.
Please just take his word for it. Don't test the theory.
Ralia and I are just eating our bread. Like, God, no.
I'll do a good looking out, and I'll give him a nice soft punch on the shoulder.
You're welcome. I'm here to keep
And
you
then
up to
I'll-
date
I'll-
if you don't know.
I'll take my pelts back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Now that you're all warm, I'll be taking this back. As I-
that is.
I'm-
Thank you for adding that to
Yeah.
making my life so much better.
Who else has exhaustion? Do 3 of you still have 1 point of exhaustion?
I
Right,
remember
at
that.
one point.
Ralia, well, you had 3, Bologna?
I had 3.
Holy shit, that
jeez.
fight was deadly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exhaustion's dangerous.
It is.
I think there was a point in the battle where only me and Bologna
Yeah,
were
that's true.
up.
Yep.
There was.
100%.
I'm so proud of that encounter.
That was a very tense moment.
I really work hard to make it all come together, but man, I gotta look at the fucking stat block sometimes, man.
Honestly, it was a good encounter.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
It's perfectly balanced. Like,
Those salamanders didn't have a free cone of cold.
Yeah.
You know.
Say that 5 attacks is a bit much.
Yeah,
you know,
that's all
yeah.
I
look
would
at the
change. That
picture-
was a lot.
You look at the picture, it's like, yeah, they got like 6 arms, but also
They gotta walk, right?
they gotta walk, right? So, like three attacks I could see, but five's a lot. There are very few things that get
That
5
was the
points.
only thing I was like, excuse me, how many fucking attacks? What did
Yeah,
I
right?
find?
like at first you were just like, so that's gonna be 3 attacks. Wait,
That's gonna be 5.
5? Oh,
Well, I see Chris Perkins hates you tonight. He sends his regards.
Also 6 natural 20s.
Yes,
Oh
that
my
also
gosh,
impacts
dude.
everything.
That was nutty.
6 natural 20s and also my damage rolls. I wasn't rolling like a 1 or 2 or 3 on my damage dies until like the second half of the encounter. Like it was non-stops, nearly. I rolled 3 6s on 3 dice at one point. It was ridiculous. Okay.
Yep. You used up all your luck. Now the fire giant's gonna go down in 2 rounds.
I know, 100%. I know.
yeah.
It'd be a bitch of a fight, and you guys are like, good, let's get out. All right.
Fire giant. Wham! Done.
The day is yours to do whatever you want.
I would like someone to help me try and figure out how the door mechanism works. So I would like to visit somebody that can draw with a mechanical mind to try and take what I know of the door and the mechanism that we saw and try and extrapolate what that is and the best way to open it.
I mean, I have a pretty good understanding of how it worked, honestly.
Do you think there's any way we can jury rig a little a way in?
A what?
A way in. So just a way for us normal non-giant folk to open it.
I don't know how much of a deficit utilizing like a pulley system would help, but I feel like it'd be a lot of work to do something like that. For really all we need to do is bypass the raw strength required to get in. I don't think I think it'd be easier just to make a tunnel through the side of the mountain.
That's true. How thick are the walls around the door? Is it possible for us to just stone shape a way through?
Probably. I mean, if we just go in like 20 feet from the side of the door, go in, and then make a left towards the door, we should hit the entrance.
Yeah, just shoot it in a diagonal even. So that way we can
Pretty
still-
much, yeah. So it's not quite as we can make it so it's not as noticeable from the front. If the creature leaves its lair and then comes back, it's less noticeable. If we do maybe make it so that it cuts, so it's like a thin entrance that we can squeeze into, but then it opens up inside.
So, the extent of my stone shaping abilities is medium-sized stone, and I can't shape it in more than 5 feet in any dimension. So, it would be tricky for me.
How long does it last?
Once I form it, it stays the way it is, but I can only get about 6 seconds worth of forming out of it.
Oh.
So blowing up the door might actually be a better way.
Yeah.
I vote for blowing up the door.
I mean, unless we can somehow match the strength of a giant, it is unlikely we are going to be able to get through with raw power.
I'm going
Because it's a pretty simple pressure plate mechanism, from what I gathered. You just need to lift the massive stones high enough to relieve the pressure, and it'll open the door.
Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna find like a guard or somebody.
Yeah, Arwen is... he probably switched off duty. So we would have... let me go get his name up. Rewards. Where are they? Scroll up higher. You would have... Theron right now with you guys. He is a drow soldier that was fighting under Arwen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere in town that has magic potions or items?
Yeah, Pinna. She's been doing her best to try and get everybody back on their feet. She's a local witch, and that's basically what she does.
Yes, we met her.
Yeah.
Very energetic.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I'll go see her then and walk away.
Masnol, I will go with you.
Oh, come along.
I feel like... I mean, I'm gonna go as well.
Okay. So the three of you are going to go visit Pinna, or is the whole crew?
I'm going to stay back and hit the books on this a little bit, see if I can come up with a little bit, with some other options,
Sure.
Just in case we can't force our way through this.
Is there a clothing store that offers like super winter protection?
There's...
I mean, we stocked up on pretty good items because we were planning to go up into the frozen fortress when we stocked up on winter gear.
There is nothing available in town that can prevent magical blizzards from cutting through.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh, what?
So
go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you're thinking about that.
8. I'm thinking about it.
19.
Definitely seems like that blizzard was supernatural in some senses, as you had your winter gear on, and it definitely could have come from a variety of things. Possibly the Yeti, possibly some of the other monsters, possibly it's a defense of the mountain, possibly it's just the harsh conditions at the top of the mountain. This is the only mountain in the entire split range that doesn't have snow at the top of it, and then a blizzard hits. It is a complication, to say the least. Could be a defense mechanism.
Could be. Suspicious.
Okay.
So, you're going to see Pinna?
Pinna.
Okay. As you find your way through town and people's raw excitement of just seeing you guys in town with people, a lot of the veterans, too, that are missing limbs, teeth, eyes, they're just... to see you, like... Some of them come up and like, I was with you on the battlefields and Neverwinter, and it's amazing. It's amazing to see you. There's children that come up and they're giving you guys like gifts and stuff. They're trying to slide things in your hands. It's just like, this is my best friend. He will keep you safe. As one of these little kids is trying to give you one of his dolls. It's made of straw and it's got a couple buttons for eyes. And he just like his name is John and I love him and he'll keep you safe like you kept us safe. As he's putting that shit up to you guys. as you get to Pinna's shop, you can see Pinna is inside currently, has all these like bowls of soup out, and she's feeding a lot of what looks like to be the most down and out of the town, the dredges of them, the poorest of the poor. As winter is hitting hard now, you guys are within winter. She's doing her best to house what she can with them. Like, they don't live here, but when it's really cold like this, she brings them inside and tries to warm them up. The shop itself, it has this immediate homey feeling, and it's very claustrophobic in a sense of like it's going into like grandma's shop basically. It has all these knickknacks and all these bottles out and about with all these different solutions inside them, and they're all tiny. It's not like large ones like the other crew saw with the necromancer. There's all these little things and herbs, and there's like an alchemy station in one area, and all these books piled up in some areas. There's at least like 6 or 7 towers of books that are about to lean and fall over. There's bookmarks in all of them. There's pages that have been ripped out and put up onto a board so she doesn't forget it. And right now her hair is like falling to one side. Her witch hat is slowly falling off her head right now as she's trying to make something in an alchemical concoction right now. As she then stops as she hears the door open, she's just like, welcome to Pinna's. I'll be with you in just a second. I just need to finish this up. Have a seat, and I'll get whatever you need.
All right, I'll go find a seat.
All right. There's no seats. This place is packed right now. So you guys basically see all these injured people, and you're just doing the awkward, like, standing in the doorway. As she finishes it, she comes over to one of the guys, and she spits in the jar, takes her hand out of it, and she starts putting some of the lotion that she just made over the person's eyes and down some of the like lesions they have on their neck and chest. As she's like, okay, now I have a little bit more of this, and she scoops it up and she puts it in this little like it looks like a sphere basically. That would be like a ball, but it's made out of wood, and you just turn it to open it up, and it's just a cute little simple wood carving technique. And she just puts it in there. Apply this twice a day for the next week, and that should help with it all. She hands it over, and he's just like, the old man in front of him, the hair is disheveled, gray and blacks here, and sections cut out and missing. Clearly looks from cuts that come in, and he seems like, bless your heart, Pinna. As he then haggers out, and she turns around, she goes like, okay, so it's hi. Why are you here? I mean, it's good to see you. This is my abode. Oh wow, you're all here, and Ralia's here too. Oh my, I feel like embarrassed. I didn't know you were here. You're back in town. I thought you were leaving for a while. This is great. No, I'm happy to have you here. This is, what do you need?
We had a little bit of a struggle, so we came back a little early to resupply. You wouldn't happen to have any concoctions that help protect against either the cold or the heat, do you?
Let me see. She goes over into her book, and she starts taking some books over. One tower, she just literally just pushes that shit over and falls onto the ground. One of the people there, as she starts rifling through pages here.
She pushes it down and can start using Mage Hand to put the books back on the shelf.
She doesn't even notice it, but you're just doing it absent-minded, or doing it there. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I could... Yeah, right here. As she turns over to the book, she's like, I have a resistance to cold and a resistance to heat potion that I could probably make up in a week's time.
You don't have anything prepared at the moment, though.
No, that is just actually a really smart idea, because it's kind of winter, and I should make a lot of those, but I don't really have that many ingredients. As she's looking down the book, this is costly. Do you have like one of the...
I'm just going to give her 50 platinum.
Oh.
I'm going to give another 50 platinum. And just be like...
I don't know what to do with this money. I'm nervous. And you see all the people inside just like... seeing all this money, she's like, oh,
So,
oh, and
what
all
you're
the
gonna
guys are
do-
going like, oh, everyone's never seen this.
I'm gonna
so funny.
lean forward. So what you're gonna do is you are going to do your best to stock up on some supplies to help make
Yes.
more potions,
Yes.
especially potions to protect against the cold to
Yes.
help with the winter.
Yes. Do you have any? You know what would be helpful though? That might speed the process up. If you have any frost animal scales, teeth, claws,
I have teeth.
you do.
Yep, I take it out.
What should be burning Mosnell's hand hardly as he just slaps that shit down onto the table and instantly starts like permafrosting her table. She's like, oh, oh, and she then goes down and she gets out all these like there's like this slight arcane spell on it on the cloth she grabs, and she's just like it's sort of like hot oven mittens for arcane items. Okay. She puts it into a jar. She's like, okay, oh, that's fantastic. That actually speeds up a lot. I can reverse engineer that process just fine. This is exciting. This is so. My mother used to show me that. That's really great. Okay, so you're right. I can have that for you. Do you have any fire scales or fire teeth?
I don't believe we have anything of that sort at this time.
Okay. You find any of that, bring it back to me, and I can make you those potions. This, now that I don't have to like really do this from scratch, and I don't have to like go out hunting for whatever I can find out in the cold, maybe 3 days I can turn this around for you, and I can have the resistance to cold potions, the resistance to fire. I kind of really need some sort of like even like a if you capture a little bit of a elemental's fire or.
I've got an idea. We'll see what we can find for you.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, you guys are terrific. She goes under the table and she's like, okay, I was saving these for people, and she comes
As
up
an
with
aside,
health potions. And
Yeah.
she's like, this you're covered, as she just gives you guys the 3 normal health potions she had left in stock.
Okay.
I will take one of them for my inventory. Just to have.
I know
I'll
it-
take one.
It doesn't cover any even close to what you just gave me, but I will start working on a lot more now that I have these resources. I can start ordering things from.
Consider it an investment to your further business.
Yes, I absolutely. Oh, I'm so happy. This is so
Speaking of which, Pina, I mentioned to you earlier about perhaps getting together.
exciting. Yes.
I don't know when we intend to leave today or tomorrow or not. But if you have time tonight after you are finished or whatever, you can come by, and I can show you a few things.
Oh my.
if you wish.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Yes. I need to. Yes.
Do you know where my tower is?
No idea.
Okay. I'll get you a map.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, is this what overwhelmed feels like? I don't think I've ever been so overwhelmed. She looks over to some of the other guys and they're smiling at her, giving her a thumbs up. She's like, normally I drive my people away because I get to. Yes, I'm so excited. This is great.
If you need any help, use that money to buy an assistant to more specifically work on potions of like healing and disease prevention. And that
Yeah,
kind of
I
stuff.
could probably put like an ad out or something. I'm sure I could get somebody from Nature's Hold to swing on by and start working here. That would be great. It's a great idea. You're so smart. This whole group's so intelligent. You're amazing. That's why you're chosen. It's obvious. What am I gonna say? Of course.
All right.
Wait,
Thank you.
Yeah, Masna, what?
do you have anything to make one stronger? Perhaps match the strength of a giant?
You're talking like a potion of giant strength?
Yes.
I could probably make that. We made allies with a lot of the giants, like the frost giants and the stone giants are allies again, and then the storm giants. You guys,
Give me your teeth!
I mean, there's anything. So, I mean, if we could get something from the stone giants or frost giants or any of the giants that we know, we could probably totally make something really quick. Otherwise, it might be a little difficult to make that.
All right, well, I'll look into getting some items.
Yeah,
for you.
to get something from a storm giant, or from a giant, not storm giant, would probably just need a potentially tooth of a storm, or of a giant, maybe a chip tooth of a storm giant. Their toenails work all right sometimes, but can be inconsistent. Pieces of their flesh work all right as well, but sometimes the whole thing gets messed up. So they might be able to recommend something better. I don't know. Depends on what giant you're talking to.
Sounds like the best way to do this is with a giant that's not very friendly.
Potentially, or you could just, ask them. You're chosen and all. They'd probably be pretty like, hey, you say
I don't think any giant's going to want to just let us knock at a tooth.
From my experience with this, perhaps a vial of blood would be very useful.
Yeah, yes, that would be too. Yeah. Get a
Maybe
little prick.
likely.
It's like giving blood.
Yeah, and probably for them, it's less than a prick.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll look into that, but if we're lucky with this next mission, we might be able to give you anything from a giant, so. Oh, we plan on killing a giant.
I think this was quite evident, Masnal.
She's whispering with you, Mazel. I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah,
That's
a
so
fire giant.
Those are super dangerous.
Yeah.
But you killed Ascot, so it's probably not even a problem.
Yes,
Excited for you.
yes. So.
And after last night, he is dying.
Oh, yeah. Well, he also kidnapped my mother, so there's that.
Oh, that puts a damper on the mood. Well, definitely. Ugh.
Oh, but we're getting her back, so it's all good.
Hey,
Hence, the killing the giant
of
part.
course.
This is just a whole roller coaster of a conversation.
Man, I'm emotionally exhausted. Anything else?
I think that's all for now, unless anybody else.
You know what? Instead of a map, just I put my hand on her head. I'm going to cast Modify Memory and just put a memory of how to get there from the town in her head.
She's just like awestruck, and she's like, what was that? It was so, you're so beautiful.
See, now somebody gets it, Masnal. I'm walking out of the store.
She's gone. Oh.
Cold.
Pinna is shell
I have
shocked.
resistance to cold damage.
You have somehow overwhelmed Pinna, who is the most overwhelming person you'll probably meet.
It's like Sandro to Tullius.
Yep.
No, not you.
So while this has been happening, Lilizal's probably been up like in one of the chambers in the temple, like working on a chalkboard, just trying to figure the best solution. He's like drawing a picture of like a very well organized illustration of the mechanism, and of like he's got like lists of the potential ways in. He's got like, can we blow it up? I mean, yeah, but then the guy will go in, and he's thinking about, okay, can we tunnel in, and like exactly how many spells and how long it would take to tunnel through it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like listing through the options, and then he stumbles upon he probably around the time you guys get back, maybe he's working on he's like drawing an arrow just like around the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, could we just, if there's a way to just get through it? And he's looking at an older tome from Tyr, and he's I'm glad you guys are back, because I was thinking, Ari, do you know if this kind of mechanism would have just like a lever or a button or something easy to press on the other side? Because I can just walk through the door and if there's a trigger on the other side, I can just open it.
The impression I got analyzing it was that it was a pressure plate or there was some sort of lever on either the following side of these large stone pillars or something underneath that basically was sensing the pressure from the rocks pressing onto it. So when it was lifted off, the door would open. That was my impression of what it seemed to do.
So there's no getting around. We need to move those rocks.
I don't believe so. It's either we need to move the rock or we need to make the rock not an issue and either pass through the wall in some way.
I can get 3 of us in.
Doors.
No doors.
Let me... I want to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ralia,
Yes.
what is required for your ability to transport?
Required? Technically nothing. In what do you mean? Like accuracy?
If you were to have something specific to a person, would that make it easier to reach that specific person?
Yes, I would say so. Focusing on the person.
I see what you're going at.
Because if we get some of us in the inside and we give Ralia something of value, it would potentially utilize some high-level magic, but it would get us within.
I am going to cut you off, Ari. Something even easier. I can, as long as I can see the creature or whatever place I wish to go, I can go there freely. I have the ability to look on anybody that I wish, should they not resist my gaze.
Well, the question is bringing a group of people.
Yes.
Because if we can only get 3 of us through the wall...
Then he describes
if Uzol is able to get in himself, I can see him from great distance and bring everybody else.
Yeah, that would be the thought, depending on how thick the actual doorway is.
Well, that is up to Uzol to get through.
I can get through.
It is thick. It's a giant door.
Thank you, Mosnow. Your input is valuable.
BBEG, the door.
I will this will take a lot of my resources. If we wish to go there,
I don't know if we're going to be able to get through without utilizing a significant amount of resources.
I understand.
I'm going to be really mad if we get in there and we realize we've been overthinking this whole thing.
Not you. No. Not his crew. Certainly not.
I mean, if we take like a couple of us to the inside first, we could try to see if there's a mechanism to open it from the inside, and then as a backup, the ability to transport it.
Yep. I can do that. Alright, I will prepare everything I need to prepare.
And
to get through.
From attempting to lift one of the what are the like pillars that are
so basically they're faces of animals, and inside there's a handle, and the pillars seem very large. It's like almost like what they do for bridges, we're down through the water, the supports they have on bridges.
Yeah.
It's basically what's...
so are they in front of the door?
Yeah.
So you're pulling straight up?
Yep.
Okay.
What you can surmise through this is that is the giant's key of like, no normal creature can just get in here. A giant's going to get in here and is going to be able to pull this shit up to get in.
And we basically decided that if all of us lifted together, it would not work.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You need giant strength.
It's
Yeah.
pretty heavy.
Okay.
Wait, we could bring a giant. We have giant friends.
We also could potentially do that. That is an option.
Yeah.
We would have to go find one of our giant allies.
That makes so much more sense. How many people can we teleport?
8?
We could bring a giant.
Does a giant count as more than one person?
No.
That's
It was quite racist, actually.
Got him! Got him! Got him! You see, Mazel's dad. I raised him better than that. I hate him too, but not all giants are like that. One kidnaps his mom, turns him into bloody racist.
You end up to 8, so 9 total. Yeah, including.
Let's just find a giant, guys.
You know how magic works.
I mean, that is another option.
Okay. Where are the nearest giants? Who can I ask about
The
that?
closest to even start would probably be Nature's Hold.
Flozal
Do
looks
we
around
have
for
to?
the nearest giant.
Why?
I climb on top of a building and look around.
Where them giants at?
Do we have to?
I mean, we don't have to, but
It's
Would-
just an option to try and save somewhat resources.
I feel like it would be very valuable to have another ally of great strength.
We can find my
If they want to come fight a
Right.
fire giant with us,
If they want to, we really just need them to open the door.
I could
I figure
convince
if they're out.
my friend Jiver to come with us.
Is he a storm giant?
He is a stone giant.
Thank God. All right, sure.
Do you have beef with giants?
I hate storm giants. Are you kidding me?
Stone
Oh, I remember.
They have beef with me. Stupid riddles. Just shoot it. Like, come on.
Do I remember where Jiver was going?
He was going to exile last you heard because the Stone Giants were still still controlled by the Cobalt Wolves, but have since been overthrown. So you have no idea where he is currently.
What do you need to do the mind message thing?
I need to be familiar with him. I've met him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys saved him.
this was the one that we saved.
Yeah. So send a little jingle to Jiver and let him know, or ask him where he is and if he wants to.
Sure. A little interdimensional jingle. I can do that.
Yeah. Well, give him a little jingle.
I cast sending
Okay.
to Jibber.
And again,
And
because sending is the same language, right?
yep, he understands it.
Sending, they understand it
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
because it's like mental.
Yep.
Jibber, this is Ulazal, friends of Mosnal. We're looking to take out a fire giant. Where are you? Care to help?
Sorry, there's a couple different ways about this. I'm in that only counts as one is stammer. In this stone giant home, we are putting things back together. But I owe you and must know my life. If you need me, I will be there.
He says he's at the stone giant home.
Ooh, that's close to my home.
Oh, so it's right around where we need to be, kind of, right?
Um,
The north is just one big frozen tundra, honestly. Yeah, Neverwinter's gonna be nice.
It's never winter there.
How far away did we get from Broken Sword ruins
Far.
when we traveled?
It's like 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh god, I still haven't updated this. I have to update.
Did we stay? Did we stay along the mountains, or did we just kind of like run?
So remember the split mountain range. Something fucked up when I updated our map to have the Broken Sword ruin on it. A lot of my assets aren't in there anymore. But if you follow the like clouds, that's all mountain range.
Yeah.
That's not there. The
That's what that's what I assumed.
Yeah, and it goes all the way up and through to Missoon's feet as well. That's where the split mountain range is. You guys went from Broken Sword to pretty deep inside the split mountain range, right at the mouth where it starts to branch off.
Ah.
Pretty deep in there. You were left of where Lost is Found is, or west.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we were inside the mountains. Okay.
Yes, I guess we were kind of close.
Yeah. You're only a few weeks' journey away from Masno's home.
They're up in the giant hills,
Yeah.
so that's a little farther.
Yep. And it depends on where it is. The stone giants, I believe, are within the mountain range to the west of the giant hills. Masna would be privy to that knowledge.
Okay.
So from your house, it was only about a 2 weeks' journey to get to the stone giants. To get to your house from where you guys were on the mountain would be about 5 weeks, unless you roll really well on your survival checks. Would make it about 4 weeks, a month to get to your home, and then 2 weeks from there to get to the stone giants. Or you can backdoor where you went with your boy, where you met him in a harbor when he was in Old Town, or was it Old Town or the town? No, it was the unmarked port by Mishoon's Feet, where you found Spalding. You also know that location, which would then still put you within about 3 weeks' journey of the stone giants.
That's a lot of time.
What do you got to do?
Fair.
Save his mother.
Yeah.
Exactly. We gotta do this now. We were there.
You were. Dude, it's easy. This is a 50 episode arc now. This is easy at this rate. One episode, shut the fuck up.
Did Ralia meet the stone giant?
She did. You could scry on him, and you could teleport to him.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Easy.
There's an easier way than that.
Do you want me to tell him to not resist?
We could. Are we leaving right now? If we go, I would suspect that we would wish to sleep the night there.
Yes.
So that I can regain my abilities, so that we can get back to the mountain quickly.
I agree.
That would be fine.
So we might as well just finish up here for the day, and then we go home.
Will we be safe staying in the stone giant stronghold?
They're now
One
out.
of them. I mean, one of them is truly our ally, but do we really trust the others?
I mean, surely we can at least just fit in his bedroom. His bedroom's probably very large.
Or we could trust in Ralia's tower on the outskirts of the town. It worked out well for us last time.
Yes, very well.
Is this a
I'm not-
BBG fortress? I'm gonna fucking camp outside. We'll deal with that tomorrow.
I feel like we could have tried to be sneakier. There are many ways this
I
could
know.
have
Coulda,
gone.
woulda, shoulda.
Everything you did was
Oh, well.
great. You guys played.
What do you mean? We got
I don't-
EXP for killing those monsters.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think the stone giants want to stir anything up with us.
I mean, yeah, that's a smart plan.
After what happened.
Aren't there like giants that are supposed to be like remorseful and like, you know, kind of needing to redeem themselves in the eyes of the North.
Yep.
So, shouldn't they be wanting to help, if we ask?
This would be a good way.
I agree.
Piece of cake.
Best
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Until we go, which is like at the end of the night, I'm going to wait till Penna comes to my tower.
Ah, damn it.
And I'm going to start teaching her some cantrips and whatnot. And,
I was so excited for you to fucking just totally stand her up. Damn it.
Nope.
God.
And
Not rule number 1: we can't be mean to Pinnock.
yep.
That's
See, this NPC, this is my NPC now.
mine. Nobody.
All right.
I will beat you up.
I'm just gonna start teaching her like cantrips and everything, depending on where she is and what level she's at. I want to start moving on to more difficult things.
She is having trouble. Just in your first session, because she can't. There's a celebrity factor with her right now, so it's really becoming a barrier. I need you to roll an Arcana check too. She rolled very poorly. She is a low-level mage, but she is competent. You can tell she's competent, but she's just like she can't calm herself down. She's
29.
just too. Oh my fucking god! So with her 3 and you're 29, that's a 32. So you're able to calm her down and start getting her to focus, and you get to see this bond of arcane magic that you both have come into. It's a gift her mother gave onto her and inspired her to learn wizardry and do her best with everything that she could. Pinna, as the oversharer she is, both her parents are no longer in the picture, and as sort of a way to keep mom and dad alive is through my magic, and to be the best I can is...
She's talking to the necromancer! You want to keep your family alive?
Alive, do you mean?
They're gone. For a long time, but this is why she's taking this so seriously, and she's always tried to bring happiness to people because of, they were taken too early from her, so now she very much wants to try and put that back into the world. With that heart-to-heart bonding, you're able to calm her and get through a bunch of cantrips and stuff.
All right, and at the end of the night, after she's all tired and whatnot, I'll say, you can sleep here, and really, anytime you wish, you have a room here. You can pick any of the ones you want. The bedrooms are up the hall. Take the staircase. Do not take my room, of course, but you can take any other room. I would suggest the one right next to the washroom. That's probably the best one.
Really?
Yes.
I've never slept in a palace before. This is... You're so pretty. I can't even...
And one more thing.
Oh my
I want to open the trap door
Yeah.
that goes into the cave
Yeah.
below my tower. I want you to meet somebody.
Okay.
I'm just going to start yelling down, Death Trawler!
Yelling into a cave.
Master calls! As you hear the busy footsteps. Come on! Come on! Oh, if you're not gonna move, then just be a stiff then. And brings the next one over. As it comes up, you see 2 of them come up there, and you see, or as you climb up the ladder, just a little bit of the head comes up first. My lady, good to see ya. What do we have the pleasure of meeting you in? Another lady. My pleasure.
This is my apprentice, Pinna.
Oh, a new apprentice. Oh,
yes.
Raven Queen's blessings beyond you. He puts something on her, and you see, like...
I'm just going to, swat that away. Get that out of there.
It's strong, but she's okay. Pinna can hold her own.
She is a budding alchemist first, and she may require some assistance. If she asks of assistance, I would hope that you might help her.
Absolutely. The Raven Queen works through you, and your word is as good as like a fifth of the Raven Queen. So I'm in. You exciting. I can see it just exuberating out of you. Whatever you need, I can show you the ropes. Need to spice up your life a little bit. I got one of those. You need to, try and talk with some dead things. I got one of those.
I think we will be more on the generic potions, just to help the town at least for
so
now.
We got
Yes.
some poison here. This one's pretty good.
Right.
This one's even better. This one's made from Black Widow venom. That was a bitch to get. You should see the people that. Anyway, so. Anything you need, Pinna, you let me know. We live in this cave. This is nice. Nice digs you got here, but definitely not my style, Ralia.
Yes. Anyway,
taste.
thank you. Have you made any progress on that potion that I gave you?
Nope. Very complicated, this batch, but I'm looking into it. It would help if one of our compatriots, as he shouts down the cave, would stop being so dead all the time. I can't tell if he's actually dead or not. I gotta be honest with you, but give it a week, and we'll see if it sticks.
Give it a week if they're dead.
I usually don't give it that long, but you do you.
Of course you don't. All right. As he goes down.
And
All right.
when he goes down and closes the hatch, I'm going to say to Pinna,
Yep.
this hatch does lock if you wish to lock it.
Oh yes, very much so, but not right now. But eventually, certainly, before I go to bed, for sure.
Your door will lock as well, so do not worry.
That is wonderful. You're wonderful. You're great, and this is great. I can't. I'm so excited about all these spells. I can't believe I can feel the magic flowing through me. And except I am exhausted, and I probably actually can't feel any magic flowing through me because But I'm excited, and this is great. You're great. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
And I go back to my...
Well, before you go, she goes up to her new room, so she's picking out that you recommend it, and you see a cloaked figure looking at the books you were going over with Pinna, and it's flipping through one of the books as you just turn, and it's just there, this individual, and you can hear the pages flipping through.
This is in my personal library, I assume?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, hello there, Ralia. He turns around and closes the book.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That was awfully nice of you to do that for that wizard there. It warmed my old heart. As he comes over and sits down and takes a load off. That cave was something else. And heard what you did for your friends there, and then I come and see you doing this for that dear young girl.
Yes, I mean, it's an empty tower. We have room.
Very nice of you, and I think I'm feeling nice, even though I went and lent out a nice book to friends of mine, friends of yours now, and they went and lost it. Maybe I can give you some more gifts. I think there's... How do I say this? There's things I'd like to teach you too, Ralia. I think you have the aptitude for it.
I am intrigued.
Have you heard of powerful spells?
No.
Oh, well, excuse me, Sim. Right. What I mean are the collapsing variety type spells.
Perhaps not. Can you specify?
Well, there's quite an interesting field of arcane study I think you would be quite interested in. You have a clever mind, how you figured a way of those ancient languages in that cave. I really do. And I think once you get to the aptitude for it, I can teach you, say, to use one of your most powerful spells more than once a day.
It sounds most useful.
Certainly. But in the meantime, there is a trick I know or two. and I'd be interested in teaching it to you. Now, not in this given night, but there are ways to get around the requirements of, the exhaustion of spells. Turning and flipping some of those more difficult spells into what you call cantrips. I'd be happy to move some of those around for you.
Now that is interesting.
I thought you might say that. As he stands up, the funny thing about all this is me and the Raven Queen go way back. She is a wondrous, wondrous lass. It was something to see her take flight. And I think there's a bond that goes deeper between me and her that can flow through you. Maybe that's why I'm so privy to you. I don't know. But I appreciate you listening to an old coon jabber on and on about the past and the good old days. When you're not out adventuring, I'll swing by to teach you a thing or two.
Should I contact you or just
No, don't
Yes, I
worry about
assume
that.
so.
I'll show up. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do with the things I give you.
Yes, of course. Well, you know who I am, so I assume you entrust me on purpose.
Oh.
Yes, I will see you later. Does he have any non-magical books on him?
What are you doing? How would you know that? Are you casting detect magic?
So any non-magical book that enters my domain is copied and entered into my library.
He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't typically travel with anything. If he brings something,
He just fucking shows up.
It's on purpose. Yeah.
He's just a gypsy, bro. He just shows up. He says, "Hey, I live here now."
As you do that for a second, you're checking him for his books, and then you look back, he's gone.
Fair enough.
Probably handled that well. Good for her.
That worked.
Waterdeep, nothing but problems, and the chosen have to fix everything.
Yep.
Hey, Waterdeep didn't mess up Mina. What do you mean?
Is this a power vacuum? Is this a power vacuum?
So, guys, we only have one crew. The second crew, they're actually the villains.
So the
Our other crew is just for fun.
Yeah,
They
always.
don't care about the actual campaign. They just want to have fun.
All right. So
Yeah, we're over Harmony. Nah, let's have a party.
Yes. Would you guys like to teleport tonight? That's what you're going to do?
I was actually going to grab Ralia
Yep.
and put the suggestion about making a quick trip to Waterdeep
Sure.
to visit that magic shop to see if we could collect some alchemical supplies for Pinna.
I imagine it would only take a few minutes.
Sure.
I can do that tonight as long as I get to rest tonight.
I
After.
don't think we're gonna go anywhere in the short term. I mean, if we wait a couple days, we can have some. We can potentially have protection against the cold and the fire.
I think the fire will take a little too long for us, and I'm not sure the cold will be necessary once we are in.
Fair enough.
So,
Harry, why are you so worried about the cold?
Cause I fucking almost died from the cold. Fool is all. Were you not privy to that?
Well, I was unconscious
I
most of the
think he
time we
was.
were there,
Yeah,
so.
I don't think he was actually awake for most of that.
Oh, we all here.
I would love a
I was
supercut of
very
Olazal's
fucking
visuals during that fight. I'm just like, all like 6 seconds he was conscious.
There was a lizard. I burned the lizard. The lizard ran away. Then a Yeti grabbed my body.
Ralia told you to get the fuck up, and then Bologna told you to get the fuck up.
Teammate.
Basically.
I'm so old. This is such bullshit. I regret
You
everything.
fix your own problems.
Forgot he's old.
Dude, he's so old. His back hurts. He was
gonna-
gonna an extra for a mattress.
When Ulazal said, like, in a few decades they'll have an uprising, I was gonna say, you're probably going to be dead in a few
Yeah.
decades, so what's the matter for you?
Yes.
You know,
You won't be around to see. What are you
Ulazal
worried-
does not. Every day you wake up with pains you can't cure as a cleric
Oh,
because of
yeah,
how
dude.
old you
Hell
are
yeah.
and what Vecna
I
took
love
from
it.
you. As you're
I
like,
love
I'm just gonna give my age to Vecna. Yeah.
So I'll teleport to Waterdeep.
Okay. And then you can do the commute thing for 2 hours instead of bringing a teleport spell, right? Because didn't you do that? You went to an outpost, I remember. Did you just waste our time? I remember you went to an outpost 2 hours outside Waterdeep to make
Catching it was a ritual.
Yeah.
to ritual cast something.
Yeah. Well,
Circle.
we can use teleport. It's fine. I mean, I have
Do
the
whatever you
spell
want.
slots for it, so.
I mean,
Just teleport
teleportation
right
circle costs gold.
Right, it costs
Teleport
gold,
just
yeah.
costs the spell
It
slot.
costs like precious gems and ink
Okay,
and
sure.
what,
Cool.
chalk. It's
Go
chalk,
ahead.
it's not ink, but yeah. So we can just teleport right outside the shop,
Sure.
or at least we can attempt it.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Have it up. There we go. Oh, the heck. 92. That's
Nice.
definitely
Nearly
On
on the
target.
doorstep of the
So
shop.
high.
It's midday, so you hit the. You're in full like winter gear. Who are you taking with you? Everybody or no?
I want to
Good. I would say probably everybody. Yeah. At
Every-
least Ulazal definitely has to come,
Everybody teleports, and you are.
so that we can teleport back if we have to.
Okay, you don't have a circle there?
Not yet.
Okay.
It is like 95 degrees and humid as soon as you hit into Waterdeep, and you're all in your winter attire right now, and it's just an instant like, oh my god, in comparison.
We'll be fine. We'll be
I
fine.
want to go back to the mountain. I want to go back to the mountain. I hate
Very
this.
soon. Very soon.
As you guys teleport in, there's like people walking the side of the street. Ah! You just go up to the side and you just appear there.
Sorry.
Some people running, some guards looking over and being like, "Oh, are we under?" As you teleport into, you see a flare go up into the sky.
Oh.
Do I try to counter it? Is it like a?
No, it's a fucking
Is it
flare.
okay.
No, it's not a
Well,
spell.
I don't know. It could have been a magical thing.
Fair, that's fair, but that's
It's
their
like,
defense.
oh yeah, there's
they're-
magical defenses now.
They're pretty on edge with both Ragnorum and Mansoon on the loose. They're pretty fucking scared, and the Cobalt
If we go-
Wolf, and
If we go in and out really quick, do a huge, great prank.
I kept sending the Blackstaff.
yeah.
Hey guys,
It was
so-
us. We're just
right.
in town for a few hours. Sorry, we didn't know about that.
Thank you, Ulazal. Have a good day.
It is quite pretty, Masnal. I don't know why they're doing fireworks, though.
Oh, they're celebrating our arrival. I told you.
Huh.
There's like griffins stirring in the sky, and you see them like taking a turn and then like getting called back. All right, you guys go into the shop. You're greeted by Grit, who is in there still
Yes.
working. Welcome to Adam of the West's magical shop. Westward enchantments. What can I do for you?
Do you happen to have any raw components of a type of fire creature?
Fire creatures. Let me look in the back. Does some jangling around. Are the dice gods in your favor tonight? Comes back fresh out of fire. Do have ice. Sounds nice roll sometimes. Brought some salamander scales here, frost salamander scales. He puts that on the counter. We ran out of the fire salamander scales recently. It's been hard pressed. One of the things Adam was out to go get, still waiting for him to return with our resupplies.
Stop doing it to me, man.
It's been gone an awful long time, and hoping he's coming back and in shop somewhere else. Because let me tell you, I can't really run this place by myself. I don't quite have the aptitude for it.
Hire someone.
Putting out new toys for the kids. They're disappointed when they come
All
in.
right.
Stop.
Do you happen to have any resources, any potions of protection against fire, any items that are protecting against fire?
Yeah, oh, well, yeah, definitely. We do have those. It goes under. I have potion resistance to fire. That'll cost you 2,000 gold pieces. And greater resistance to fire. It'll cost you 5,000 gold pieces.
I we'll put that on a rain check.
Put that back down there. I wish I had more for you. We normally had more resupplies, but after the war and Adam hasn't come back, I'm gonna have to start buying. But I have hope. We had Radolf come back, a friend of Adam's. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully more people stop popping up. Went missing during the whole war.
Yes.
All right, what else
All
do you
right,
guys want?
then.
Yep. Anything else? You want to buy anything?
Do you have anything to increase strength? Like to the level of a giant?
I don't, but I know my, I'm pretty sure the Waterdeep crew has a potion of giant strength, don't they? Or did they lose that?
Who had it?
Potion.
They had the belt.
Belt's gone. I knew that, but I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
there was a potion. I might have given the potion in a one-shot, so that's why I might be mixing up.
There is no potion in the bag of holding.
Okay,
I remember there being a potion, and I think
I do too.
it got used.
Okay. Oh, I think I know. I think it was during the Battle Royale one-shot.
Possibly.
I think so.
Highly possibly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Could make something like that of extreme strength. Get some resources from giants.
Okay. Hang on. Group / DM question.
Yeah.
Does this crew have a bag to carry decomposable?
We do not have a bag of holding.
Yeah, a bag of colding. You don't have one of those?
That's a thing. Bag of
Yeah.
They I think it was a homebrew
Fridge.
item. They made it in the first campaign.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
these-
of here.
Vox
Carry around.
Machina. They made it. It's like a smaller area bag of holding that
fridge.
can maintain, like
Animal.
organic parts,
Yeah. For
as
when
if
they
it
were-
was a freezer.
That's homebrew.
when they were with the Slayer's take, because
Yeah.
they would go out, slay a creature, put them all in that.
Harvest parts and then try to sell those parts for.
You can try to
Um,
make
contract.
one. A bag of colding will take some magical cold components, a normal bag, and probably about a few months of enchanting, and somewhere between like 50,000 to 100,000 gold pieces.
Cool. Ooh.
Yes.
How long does? All right. What's?
Remember,
what's
magic items are like anything wondrous or legendary is just a shit ton of coin in this game.
Yeah. Man, because like everyone talking about needing like magical like items from the world
Yeah.
and components.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Like Mazda's like it would be kind of fun just to like go around and get a bunch of
to be
shit.
poachers, magical poachers.
Basically, it could be fun.
You're not wrong, and there probably are a couple of those in existence. They're just not in our vicinity.
Potentially.
All right, so we'll just have to make do with the normal bag of holding, see what happens.
Okay. Anything else?
I was just really interested in this day trip to see if we could scavenge stuff from a higher volume magical store.
There are other magical shops out and about. Give me an investigation check. see if you can find a shop that might be looking for what you're looking for.
I would like to help Ari with that.
Even like an alchemy shop, because his was more of like a magical shop.
Yeah, he's an enchanter,
But-
so it's not as likely.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 17.
17, okay.
Oh wait, if you were helping me,
Yeah.
17.
It's tough to find specifically what you're looking for, especially after a time of war. People haven't had a chance to go out scavenging into the countryside. They haven't had a chance to go out in the world and get these materials needed. Most of it was used for the war. You could give an intelligence check, actually. Someone in the group wants to try and do an intelligence check.
I'll do that.
Out of
18.
curiosity, do we have an ETA for tonight?
11, we're hard stop. We're almost
Okay.
over.
11.
I went hard. Yeah, I'm gonna.
What time is it now?
It's 10:39. Like you can get off
10:39.
anytime
Oh
you
my
want, Justin.
god! I
You gotta get to bed.
I didn't even know it was that late.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't believe you're still around, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, I literally just didn't know what time it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have to be at work earlier than normal this whole week.
Oh,
so.
then, yeah. Go to bed right now, and we're just gonna do like wrapping up type of things for the episode. Oh
That's
wait, before you
hilarious.
go, what
Okay.
day? What day can we do? Like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or people's weekends booked already?
Oh.
No.
Too much homework.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I work on Saturday this week, but then next week I don't work any of my shifts.
Okay, so Tuesday.
So
maybe
I'm
next
off
week.
the entire week.
Okay,
Damn.
probably another.
Yeah,
Tuesday
honestly,
next
Monday, Tuesday are like the best days for me at this point.
Okay.
week. Good
but,
to know.
like,
all right, go to bed.
yeah.
Tuesday next week. Good.
All right, bye.
We'll wrap up what
Bye.
we're doing here. Good night.
Wait. Oh no, the boxes.
Yeah.
No.
It's not even worth.
Just deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not. There's no point fixing it now.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if we could find some magical components to make things easier back home.
With that intelligence check, Ralia, you do know they had a giant deposit of fireball necklace beads, and that is a fiery component of magical and arcane. So there could be use of that.
Also, Bologna has one.
She does have one. She's gone though, so she's not parting ways with it.
Yeah.
So you could try and talk to one of the Gray Hand to try and get them to part with some of them.
Can I just try to find where it is?
Yeah. So how are you going to try and find it?
Well, we knew where it was last time.
You found it outside, yes.
Right.
And then it has since been taken by the Gray Hand and hidden.
Right. So I'm going to go to that spot, and
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Mosnall and Bologna to see if they can find where this might have gone.
Sure.
To
Find
track,
where what? What?
track the person who took the barrel of fireball necklaces.
That's probably like a 40 for Bologna. I just rolled a 19.
I'm-
there, so sure
I'm-
it's gross.
While they're trying to track this down, I'm just gonna be like, why don't we just go to the hub with
That's
all
a
the Gray Hand people?
26. It's a 26 for me.
Both Bologna and Mosnell just start going. They hear Ralia be like, find, and they're like, find. And they're going, all right. What are you doing, Ari?
I mean, I might just like go to the Gray Hood
Sure.
and talk to them.
All right.
They might say
Oh.
no.
I'll just like see them going through all this effort to
Yep.
track this down and just be like, what? Why?
It starts taking you guys through buildings. You're going side to side, and then eventually toward the end of Bologna and Mosnell's trail here, like you're shoving people around and like, oh, geez, I'm sorry, sir. As you're so focused on all this, and then it almost like it just disappears at one point.
What? Oh, by the way, because it's so freaking hot,
Yeah.
I definitely took off my pelts and I like tied them around my waist,
Yes.
like. But I'm Mosnell's butt sweatering right now.
I love it. I love it. Ari, you walk into the Gray Hand, you get a bunch of looks, and there's a group of people here as they're see you and they're like, greetings. All met all the way around.
Hey, are any of the uppers nearby?
Anastasia's in right now. Calgary and Salem are out doing their normal. Want me to go get her for you?
Yes, please. I just have a very quick question,
Yeah, all right.
if she has a moment.
One of the Gray Hand get up and go down the stairs, come back up, and you can see in front of you, Anastasia, a short trimmed brown hair. She has her hood up, and you get bits of the bangs coming down. Small stature, maybe 5'3", woman looking up at Aerie for the first time in a long time. You see her.
I'm not that tall, so yeah.
Raleigh is like
That'd be an interesting experience.
And she's got like a little bit of a hunch to her as well. Not like a hunch, but you can see she like leans over a little bit from hours leaning over, fiddling with whatever her technologies are. And she comes over to, hello.
Hello. Question. A while back, there was a stockpile of Necklace of Fireballs. Is it possible that we could either acquire or purchase just one single bead from that?
Sure.
One bead.
You want to purchase it?
Sure.
Good, because then we can easily replace it. Costs about 25 gold pieces.
I will hand her 25 gold pieces.
Cool. She takes one out from her sleeve. Here you go.
Thank you. And I will put it in a nice, like, shirt, like a chest pocket, so it's a little bit more, it's not going to jostle around.
Sure.
And then I'll go track down my friends.
Yep.
As they're in their
roll a
journey.
dexterity check for putting in your pocket, all right?
I'll put it right here. The Grey Hand are under attack! Yep, Anastasia goes right back to her work. Wasn't very intrigued with the conversation, but with an even exchange. It also seems like the one she had on her was definitely not part of the stash, so she just gave you another one. She was definitely in the middle of experimenting with things.
I mean, I just needed one.
Yeah, all right.
Where it comes from doesn't matter.
You got it. All right, so that's set. Cool. So you got your Necklace of Fireball 1. What else? Anything else?
How much is that normally worth? Did she take advantage of him?
That was very dirt cheap for a magical item.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She basically, you got it for what do they call that? The cost of making it. I can't believe I can't remember right now, but the bare minimum. So she didn't make any
that
profit.
25 gold for a Necklace of Fireballs is dirt cheap.
Okay.
That's like really.
Well, it was a bead.
It's a bead.
I mean, they start with like a random number typically, and you roll. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be easily a few thousand gold to create the magic item.
Scalability gets cheaper.
I'll give it to you for 25 gold if you just stop talking to me.
That's happened. Anastasia does not look like the talkative. Calgary and Salem might have all the charisma of the three captains. Commanders.
Have we even met her yet?
That was the first time you met Anastasia.
Yeah, I was like, Anastasia, who the hell is that?
That's the commander of all the research and development. She makes all the weapons.
Ah, so she is the war criminal.
I was about to say that.
Potentially.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and find my teammates.
Okay. Easy enough after enough time. Tracking them down as like Raleigh is casting detect magics or using arcana checks to try and find out where it is in this area. You guys are honestly relatively close, but clearly it is being guarded by magical means that's preventing you from finally getting towards it when Ares shows up.
Hey, so how'd you do?
It's right over here. I know it. It's gotta be.
Well, I have one already, so let's go. And I just pull it out of my pocket.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we were gonna get a whole barrel, but yeah, that's cool, I guess. I mean,
Imagine that. Fucking Chosen pop into Waterdeep and just fucking steal an entire barrel.
I got shit, let's go!
That wouldn't be suspicious at all.
All right.
I don't know if we're going back. Are we gonna go back?
I mean, my only plan was to come here for the resources and then go back and just kind of like get Pinna the resource, kind of settle down for a moment.
So,
Easily enough.
Fool's all needs to bring us back.
Okay, he brings you back to the
Oh, so now you need me.
I told you why you were coming on this trip.
That's all I'm good for. Healing.
Okay, Ulazal. I do it most of the time. You can do it a few times.
Mid-sentence.
As you guys mid-sentence, you're finishing your sentences. You're back in the temple, and another one of the guard are here. And this time, you guys come into the temple, arguing instead of all damaged and bleeding. And you can see like the monk Goliath that's there's like, this is going to be a reoccurring thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys just keep startling the carpenters. Like one of them's on a ladder, and they had someone below. One of the children was holding it.
Good talk. While I'm here, I'm going to contribute another 50 plat to the development of our temple.
Okay, that's gonna help. Doesn't make it go faster, but it helps.
Yeah, just only the best.
Come up after getting yelled at. Well, as you're like getting shouted at by Ralia, I just see a grumpy Ulazal like just throw platinum at the carpenters, make it better and faster. As he's going to pray.
How does it look in here? Is it looking good?
It is looking really good. Because remember, you left for 2 weeks after there was some time of it being repaired. So you're seeing this come together. It's starting to look beautiful, and you're now going to start getting a lot more of the craftsmanship that's going to be in here, and some of the other contractors that are going to be hired out to be doing the fine detailing and like metals that will be highlighting certain like of the architecture inside here. Just nothing like super expensive, and it's not like gaudy as shit like Skulberheim, but it's like just the little touches to make it beautiful and a monument to what it should be to the god or gods inside here.
Amazing. I'm so happy about this. All right.
Very much in the colors of like the north with the green and silver, but there's a lot more of the golds and whites of Tyr mixed in as well. So it's this combination that they're mixing around inside this area.
Gosh, this is...
And there's like, as you saw, that there's like a big circle too around. So like there's an altar in front of what basically a giant statue could go there, but there's no giant statue there at the moment. And there's all those different levels where people could put all sorts of offerings at that big circle statue area in the middle. And there's still the curve where there's all the different denominations where other gods could have gone, or just the same god can go, or other things can go inside here. Something to think about.
Right.
All right, so you're able to give Pinner her stuff, and with that, we can end the episode there as you guys settle back into your home, getting ready to go visit the stone giants, and then hopefully get one of them to aid you to open the door that is the ultimate BBEG.
Yeah, but just before we teleport to the stone giants, I want to say, so Ulazal, it's your turn.
I can't.
Oh, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And then she does it.
You see, Bologna gives a straight, huh. As you guys teleport, and that's where we'll end.
I also